Dude, Zephyr's so cool. Like the things
We
that
had like
Zephyr
5 minutes
can
to
do.
prepare, and that was your first sentence.
Yeah, man. Like the some of this, like it's just it has that its effect is so good, and it just combos so well. Like if Zephs has Kuzan on board, they're just eating for free
Yeah.
the rest of the match, and it just feels so good.
No, I jokes aside, he is one of my favorite leaders to go with. He is a little bit linear, but the thing that
Hmm.
he does, if you get to do it, is very, very strong, and not a lot of decks really have answers to it. So, Zephyr is a leader from set 2. It's purple and black. Never really saw a lot of play, but has this when attacking Dawn -4, KO up to one of your opponent's characters a cost of 3 or less. Then this character gains plus 1k power during this turn.
Yeah, so you're just with one Kuzan on board, you're KOing 8 drops just for attacking. I mean, you have to minus some down, but purple.
Yeah, it's fine. And so if you have the 10 drop Kuzan, like you were saying, Kuzan on play gets rid of a 0 cost, but essentially it's a 5 or less because it's all turns of or your turn effect.
Hmm.
And then after that, you can attack with your leader, and it gets rid of essentially an 8 or less because of that too. So a very very good combo, and then you can keep chaining that throughout it, which is again equally strong.
Yeah, not to mention like even because Kuzan's like a 10 drop, so like you have to get there, and the black stuff, black and purple just has so many like good destruction, and
Yeah,
then the cost reduction from black in general. Like there, you have so many options to get there.
yeah.
Looks like Z's going first. No turn one play. Not too surprising. Like I don't think Navy has proper searchers for 1 drop anyway, or
No,
any proper
and
1 drops.
generally you want to get to 10 Dawn as fast as possible in Zephyr so you can drop your Kuzan a little bit faster. But
Hmm.
you have ways to ramp that if you go first, you can kind of sneak up there too, which is nice.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, some of like there's that's one of like the weaknesses of Zeph. There's no like archetype behind it. You're just
Yeah.
kind of playing the good generic purple stuff that ramps you, the good generic black stuff that like either cost reduces or chaos things like Sakazuki's at 7, things like this.
Yeah.
And speaking of, here's a Sasaki.
Yeah, and that card will let you ramp if it survives a turn. Unfortunately, though, you're playing against red purple Trafalgar Law, which is one of the best leaders to just wantonnily remove, 3 draw, like, low cost cards. So,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
So we'll have to see how that goes. Play. They'll have to find a way to reduce its power.
yeah.
Like it gets rid of 3Ks, but I from the builds I've seen, that is like the main thing people are doing. Yep, with this Gordon, people are just finding every form of DP removal to or yeah, power removal to just activate your effect. So we might actually see the law effect come into play right here, right now.
Yeah. So we are using the effect of Gordon to give it -3. We're paying 3 to play the Roar Zoro with Rush, and then we're using the effect to put the Sakazuki to the bottom of the deck. And then what are they playing from hand? Ooh, the Sachi and Penguin,
So
which does let you get 2 Dawn back, which is quite good.
it's probably one of the best cards you can play off of it, just because like you essentially refund 2 out of 3 Dawn, so
Yeah.
like you're not as behind, and as law like your it is just like red green law, like your top end you have to keep it kind of low because you're constantly minusing 3 Dawn to just remove things off the board and play your things, but being able to play two characters in 1 turn is as aggro as it gets.
Yeah, and Sachi and Penguin, like if you read it, it looks like a joke card, right? Because it
Hmm.
says if you have 3 or less Dawn, you get 2 back. And it's a 4 cost card, right? So how am I playing this card for 3? So currently it's really only off your leader, so it makes
Yeah.
sense for what it is. But being able to apply that pressure is great. And Zephyr is also just a 3 life leader, so it's a little bit dangerous if you get a lot of 5k pokes in.
Yeah, but so is Law. And we have a 6K blocker now, so Law has to start committing Dawn to some of these attacks, or they just get blocked for free.
Yeah.
Um, Soon we'll see. The Zoro, I'm surprised. I guess like we're on the ramp to 10 to get to Kuzan plan because this would have been a good turn to just get rid of that Zoro, I feel.
Yeah. And that's the thing too. It's like your effect is like always live as
Mm-hmm.
Zephyr, and it's really tempting to just use it for that turn. But the -4 sets you back like 2 turns.
That's fair. No, I've always had that problem with when I test the starter deck Crocodile and
Mm-hmm.
Kaido. Like I always find myself like, oh, I did it a turn too early, so now I'm just off tempo for the rest of
Yeah,
my day.
but it's so tempting to press that button, right? Like
Oh my god, it's such a
they will
good button.
never expect it.
I'm wild. You can't predict me. Never keep them guessing. All right, so we're attacking five now. Five. One more time.
I
Feel like we
think,
should block one of these.
yeah, especially because like Borsalino usually is known as like just a wall of a card to have a hard time to remove, but
Hmm.
with uh with how the law like also Fakuro just gets bottom decked. It has
Yeah.
no protection against the leader effect.
Yeah, so we have to play our back end of our deck for sure, which kind of explains why we haven't used the Z effect, but it's looking dire. And but we're all playing like only 4 costs too, so only the Zoro is susceptible. And we're gonna attack for 6 to end our turn.
Yeah, this is Jean Bart, which is a pretty good card. Like it's okay. I don't know how I feel about it yet. It's consistent ramp, which is great.
Hmm.
And being able to use this to just say, all right, well, and you get the ramp, the Dawn back as an active.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so it's you are
So they
able
were
to.
able to use that Dawn to attack with this turn. That's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
hype. He has a counter. I have a hard like a soft spot for any card that's like got a solid effect and has counter. Because there's so like the Zoro, for example, I've lost too many games having 4 Zoros in hand.
yeah, yeah,
So I always try to give cards a pass if they have some counter. So at the end of the day, they can eat an attack for me.
yeah.
All right, gonna attack with the Z, an empty 5K. We both went down to 2 life already,
Mm-hmm. I
which is
think Law appreciates the resources, and I don't know if
mhm,
Zephyr really had a choice on the other side though.
that's fair. His aggression's kind of tough, but like we're at this is our 7 down turn as Z, so a 2 away from Kubzan himself. And Law hasn't like hopefully we keep our hand under 7, right? Because that's the spicy card. That is the card if we get down to it, the new character Law from the starter deck is kind of like the card that everyone's saying is like fixing purple or like really helping purple out. And we
Yeah,
did attack with the Borsalino. I don't know if I would have done that.
I think that's fine if we're playing a Sabo, which we just hit. So we have a blocker up, and it applies pressure.
Hmm.
There's only 4 cards, and again, when that when you're able to remove the Porcelino
Hmm.
comparably so easy in this against this build, like you got to kind of just get the value while you can.
That's fair, right? One Uta. And we're getting rid of that Porcelain. I guess it takes a little more than an Uta because Porcelain is 6K on your turn, but
Yeah.
it gets there. Like I see a lot of people using all the Brooks, the Gordons, Otama. We've seen most of the starter deck package from this red purple law so far. And one Gordon.
Yeah. But kind of like the issue. Ooh, he
Ooh,
actually
I've
played the
seen this.
ace.
Ace.
Okay.
So minus 3K to both.
Oh, this is going to be really strong. You can get rid of both of these really easily now.
Yeah, because now all these 5Ks can attack into Borsalino and then just leader
Leader
effect to
effect.
get rid of the Sabo.
Yeah. All
Busted.
right. So there's the -3.
Hmm.
Uh, looks like we're not playing anything, but we are getting rid of the Saba, which is. Oh, okay. Never mind. We're playing the Beppo.
I think the ordering is we tuck first and then you get to play
Yeah, and
something like that.
it is the one reason I can't play this deck is because I'm always like, all right, I want to play my guy first. I'm a greedy guy. And like get my Beppo on the board, and they're like, okay, cool. So you chose nothing. I'm like, wait.
Yeah, hold up, hold up.
Hold up.
I play on the sim too much. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that unironically is my biggest issue from practicing Rebecca online
Mm-hmm.
over because there's so many cards that just trash things and I don't know it because it gets automatically done.
Yeah.
And I imagine all these attacks are actually going to face.
I don't
The
know if
Zoro went to face.
I don't know if I agree with that. I think you just get rid of the Borsalino while you can.
Yeah, you already committed to an ace play for it. You might as well just have something go at Borsalino, keep it all clear. I mean, on the crackback, you're gonna have still 5 attackers on board, all 5K, and one of them being 7.
Yeah. And I'm thinking so we're at 9 or 7 Don right now. We're going up to 9. Oh, 2K, 2K. Are we
Oh,
saving
interesting. We
the
saved the Borsalino, yeah.
really?
That can't be right.
I don't feel like it's right. I think we're gonna see a Thunderboggle right now, though, right? Yeah,
Yeah, Thunder
Thunderboggle.
Bagua.
All right, that's good. So you're gonna be at 10 Dawn next turn. So if we have the Kuzan, that's gonna get a lot of value.
That's gonna be huge. 3 cards in hand for the Law, which is not surprising.
Yeah, they compared to the red green Law, your hand size gets pretty small pretty quickly in this deck.
We still have so we Thunder Bagua. We still have leader effects or 6K. This has to be a Borsalino.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's just no way we can defend that. And then pass turn out.
Yeah, I still think that was wrong. As much as like you want to keep a blocker around,
Mm-hmm.
I think that those 2Ks would have been way better in your hand on the defense side.
Yeah, especially since you knew that. I mean, they only have 1 Dawn left, so you knew that that those 2 cards would have essentially done the same thing, right? Because now all you did was kind of shift. You lost an extra card essentially.
Yeah, but now I think the tables are turning. Obviously red purple Law is the removal deck, but I think Kuzan's gonna have his day if we have it.
If we have Kuzan, we can hard drop. We can drop the Kuzan. Yeah, it's happening.
Oh yeah, there's
Kuzan. He'll get rid of a body. I imagine we get rid of.
I'm gonna say
Does it
Beppo.
really matter?
I'm gonna say Beppo probably.
Beppo, yeah, it's a good one. And unfortunately, our Z can attack into like one of these 5Ks, and then KO. The play would be to KO the ace.
Yeah, and then the Z will be a 6K into again,
right.
presumably one of these 5Ks.
And we do have the 2K, putting our opponent to 2 cards in hand.
Yeah.
So now we have to. Here's we have to survive 4 attacks, and I don't think we.
I don't think we can do that. Yeah, being really, aggressively defending that Borsalino just made the whole difference. Like having 2 more 2Ks in hand would have been fantastic.
Oh my god! Oh yeah. I think. I know. That's just. I agree.
7K. I think you just do baby swings until you get there.
2K, 1K.
1K. All right.
And that's just. I think that's just numbers now. 1 card in hand, no down up. Yeah, 7. Take 7. Take 7. We just go 7. Oh no, we're going.
Yeah, our 9 is 9. Yeah.
Same thing.
There it is.
That's unfortunate. Almost stabilized.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. We're back.
Took like no, you guys probably didn't even notice. We were so quick.
Yeah, zooming. Yeah. We got red purple Luffy versus Magellan, the thing everyone voted for, and the new thing that everyone
voted for.
Really wanted.
Everyone wanted this. I do want to see like if there's a Star Deck 10 kid being played that someone's 2-0 with after this.
Kid. I feel like no one's on kid. It just has such a bad rap. It might be better than what people say, but
yeah. I also was personally surprised. Chat. This is a 500 person event. How many people do you think are on Magellan today? I want to see some guesses. As I set up these names.
Predict, chat. You guys will never guess.
I don't know. I want to know if I'm off base or not.
37. That's also a good guess. That's a good guess. A little high, a little low. Oh, 12. 26. A lot of first-time chatters. You guys are great.
Thank you, guys.
12. All right. I'm just going to let you guys have at until somebody's right. And then I'm
going to finish setting up the names. And as soon as the names are set up, I'll reveal the answer.
All right. 980. Frank, you are a believer. And I'm sure Eggman approves of that level of belief. 17. 50. All right. You guys are just going for Eggman's favor now. This is a little ridiculous.
I'm
40%
not gifting subs for you guys. All right. I'm sorry. I know you're trying to get there.
Oh, this is taking a turn.
511. Oh boy. All right, name should be shut up. Let's see. We got Brian Dan Magellan versus Ernest Lang on the red purple Luffy. Let me go to this chat. Oh my gosh, those are some numbers. I think let me just do like another formal check. We have under 20. We have like 18. Yeah, right around 20.
Someone said it.
I was thinking about 30 to 40 range based on my own testing, my own thoughts of the deck. But no. We have about 20 Magellans today, which seems like a little bit low based on what I've been testing in my own personal experiences with the deck.
Oh yeah, he's insane. I tell you, insane. Oh, and we're gonna play one of the Jailer Beasts. Oh,
Yeah.
pre-release. Look at that.
It's the Mino Rhinoceros. And so we're playing against Red Purple Luffy though, which is one of the newest leaders in the game right now.
Yep.
As I search Luffy, and surely we'll only get a couple of results for doing that.
Yeah, so activate main once per turn. If you have 0 Dawn cards on your field or 8 or more Dawn cards on the field, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and set it to active. So at 8 or more, you can ramp up to. Basically, it comes down to you ramp up to 9, and then you can ramp up to 10 when you're at 9.
Yeah.
And I feel like the 0 Dawn thing doesn't come up too much. We don't really have any cards that like really set us to 0 quite just yet.
Yeah, not in this meta. There's a couple cards that like what it's a water 7 card, which means it's irrelevant, but it's a 2-cost event that goes -2 that puts a 4 or less to the bottom of your opponent's deck. So if you really don't like the 1-drop they played, you could do that and then you could get the Dawn back. But it's mostly for our next meta when we get the 10-drop Luffy.
Yeah. That 10-drop Luffy is the fact that we're a set. I think it's set 5, and we're getting a card that says take an extra turn.
Yeah.
That's a little nutty.
Yeah, but we got we got some ramp with Luffy. We get some more ramp. Dang, just invalidating that Magellan that we just played with the they're playing pretty fast. We need a
yeah, no, we need to focus back up. So we attacked for 5, or I imagine 6, and we took it, and it ended up being this trigger Basil Hawkins.
Yeah, and the having a trigger in Luffy feels so much worse because like there's only 3 cards, right? Compared to like 4 or 5. And being able to like still hit it, you're like, oh man, what are the chances?
Oh, 7 drop right on curve. Nice. Yeah. This kid's pretty good. I like this kid. Any purple deck probably should be running it. I mean, on play, when attacking, Dawn -1. I believe we did the Dawn -1. Yeah, we did. So up to one of your leaders gets 1k power until the start of your next turn. So it aggressive and defensive. You're just gonna be a 7k leader this whole turn.
Yeah, and then on your opponent's turn too. So that is going to be terrifying and really hard, especially like that Mino Rhinoceros we played. Like it's doing nothing. It's just sitting there the entire game now, probably.
Yeah, no. This Luffy I've been dying to see its meta relevance, because for the longest time, like there has been a reason to doubt. Like, all right, so Whitebeard, the other 6k leader, there was like I really wanted to test out what was the part that made it OP. Is it the extra card? A lot of people would tell you it's the extra card, but I still feel fundamentally the 6k was the part that made it too much. If it was just a 5k leader, I think Whitebeard wouldn't have been nearly as, if at all, relevant.
Yeah, and I think that if Whitebeard was legal right now, I don't think Red Purple Luffy would have any way to kind of sustain right now, because you know, it would have a really, really bad matchup, I think, in a Whitebeard. You guys can correct me. I've never played the matchup, so that's just kind of my own insight. But I feel like Red Purple Luffy just loses to Newgate.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going 7 just to try to knock on the door.
Yeah.
And next turn, Luffy's going to go to 8 naturally and then go able to 9. So if we do have the 9-drop Newgate, we do get out of...
Ooh, yeah, that's true.
We just get a lot of value. We become a 9k leader?
9k leader, oh my god. Attack for 9, play a 9-drop. Wait, no.
Yeah, hey, wait a minute.
That seems like a lot. All right, we're gonna attack 7. We didn't minus Dawn this turn, so this should be 7.
Yeah, this is just 7. And Luffy's starting to lose cards in hand.
Yeah, that is the negative. Luffy is a 6k leader, but it does get to play with 2 less cards than Magellan, 1 less card than other dual color leaders.
Yeah, and so we have what is it? So we played the Heat, which honestly I really like this card. It is probably one of my favorite cards they've introduced in this game.
Heat.
Heat, yeah, it's a 3/5, 3/4. However, if you lost a Dawn this turn, it becomes a 6K essentially until the end of your opponent's turn.
Oh, interesting.
Which is super free value against this matchup because it means that you get like one free attack on there without having to actually like use Dawn.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then you're Magellan, so like everything you're trying to do is minus Dawn.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like some of these 2-card combo-y kind of card things tend to be a little rough, but
oh, we had 7 cards in hand. No.
oh,
That's the
do we?
trouble.
We have 6.
Do we have? Wait. Oh no. Do we only have 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks.
I count 6. Oh no, it's 7. Oh,
No,
I'm
no.
sneaking.
There's
Oh,
7.
I'm sorry.
All right. So it is a randomized, but yeah, this is a card you have to play around in this meta because a lot of people are on it. I think it gets worse over time when people respect it more, but like right now when it's brand new.
Oh yeah, people are gonna get got nonstop. So what would your play be? Like ask them to shovel and then just do the top 2?
I'd probably
I think
ask
that's
to shuffle.
mm-hmm.
7's a weird number for dice rolls too.
Yeah, that's true.
But like with Isho, like it's I don't know, it's a little bit easier if it's 6er. But I usually just kind of sometimes I have like an 8-sided die, 10-sided die, but I usually just roll dice because I'm terrible at choosing. I don't want it to be my fault.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I would just ask my opponent to shuffle and then just top 2. Goodbye.
4K worth of counter. That's pretty significant.
Oh, that is painful, and it's a Sadie too, which like I think Magellan's still on all of the Jailer Beast package, right? You still play Koala, you still play Zebra, maybe.
I think you play the Sadie because it is a searchable card. I don't know if you play it out as much, but you definitely like a 2K that you can search off the Hanniable is still worth it.
For sure. Oh, this board from Luffy is pretty strong too.
But
ooh,
we got
what is this?
The Gum Gum.
Oh, Gum Gum Rain.
Not Rain. I think it's Jet Gatling.
Oh, Jet Gatling.
Yeah. The trigger off the life is that you get to gain a Dawn, so I think that is important enough in this matchup.
Especially next turn. Wait, doesn't matter. You're going to. Luffy went to 8, ramped. Oh, so you'll be able to go to 10.
I think so. You're pretty close as Magellan.
Yeah. So what could we do at 10? Oh, we're attacking for 6. 7. Oh, now our leader. I imagine we did the.
Yeah, since we used the kit effect, it got +1. You had a 7K attack with Luffy, and we have 2 blockers up, 5 Dawn still available. Are we doing anything with it?
I imagine so. We still have a pretty big grip. And this Hawkins can go in too. What do you do? Yeah, Hawkins. Oh, for a lot.
Oh,
wow.
Goodness. Oh,
with no blockers up, we're just setting you to 0 real quick.
We're sending a message.
Yeah. Well, do we have to counter on this? I guess we
1K.
do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Law's still a blocker, but you probably won't get the the effect off for the rest of the game. But that's
you just can't risk being at the 0 life, right? And no blockers. So you have to counter out of that.
Yeah, so I think we're at 9 Dawn right now, which should be enough for some plays. I think 9-drop Kaido is like the largest card that Magellan plays nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
And you'd be able to get rid of a blocker and like maybe pressure.
I haven't seen Queen yet, though, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Queen is the money card. We're going to go into Hawkins real quick. It's gone. Not even going to block. We have 2 blockers? Yeah, we have 2 blockers on the Luffy side.
Yeah, our Luffy's a 7K, which means that these Magellan and Heat, they can't really trade with it very easy either.
Oh, yeah. That's unfortunate. And then Hawkins or Heat will only go to 6K if we minus Dawn somehow.
If we have King's a good hit.
Ooh, is that it?
Oh, we have
no, we're playing.
Ooh, okay, all right.
So now we're a 7K leader.
Yeah, we're 7K as well. The Heat gets the +1K right now too, so we could get 3 7K swings right now.
Yeah, and then we don't go for life, right? We go for try to get this kid off the board.
The kid's an 8K, unfortunately.
Oh man, Never mind. Yeah, so we just go lead every time.
Yeah, but they have 2 blockers up, and there's no blockers up for Brian, which is a little bit unfortunate.
Yeah, that kind of almost seals the deal. Oh, we're gonna counter out
With a queen. Oh, you know you'd love to play that card.
Oh yeah, that's such a
This
good card. It's a value.
is so scary though, because like no Dawn open for like Hell's Judgment is a really good card. I think in a spot like this and not being able to see it is
Yeah.
tough. All right,
And then go back down because we lose the Magellan effect, right?
We will, yeah, but we'll go down to 6 because we used to use this kid. So we're still like okay, but it's plus 6K. That's an 11K leader. That's broken.
Oh my God, it's over.
Dang, he's great. Oh, Magellan's broken. You guys see this?
What? Oh, I didn't know that was possible.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Bummer.
Also, we did see there's a Magellan mirror match, so Magellan's guaranteed 2-0 in this tournament so far. So good for Magellan stocks.
Is it though? Like, does the team ever feel good? Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, I loved when Newgate played itself. Like, just one less. You're right, but
I mean, yeah, that's fair. All right, at 8, make our leader a 7 once again. Oh, so much value out of this kid.
Oh, that's a mistake though. They didn't use their leader effect, right? Because now they're at 7 Dawn.
Oh, snap! You're right.
If that's right, if the Dawn numbers are right, because you can't ramp one anymore. You lost out on the ramp unless he already used it, but I don't think he did. Right?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Chat can correct me.
Yeah, they're at 8 now.
Are they?
Wait, they're at 8 in the
back. They were at 8? Okay. It looked like there were 2 cards left in their Dawn deck. If that was the case, then no. But then, okay.
All right.
Yeah, because it looked like you see like the little spot on the. It looks
yeah,
like
yeah. Oh, cards. It's the yellow from the mat, I think.
Maybe? Okay, then that's fine.
Okay, yeah. We were tripping.
Fine. I was tripping. No, thank you for putting the we. It was me. I'll take full blame.
No, because I believed you. 3, 4. Yeah, no, I think we're good.
Oh yeah. Oh, the double. Oh man, that heat sitting at 10K right now. That's busted.
Oh, huge. Oh, it's an all turns effect for the heat?
Yeah, that's why it's so good. Yeah.
Busted.
Oh, but we are now a 7K leader because we got the double kid.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
We're an 8K leader.
Oh, yeah, sorry, 8K leader. Yeah, plus
yeah. Oh, that's a travesty.
Yeah, that's no good.
I mean, it is interesting because with like a lot of people, like I feel like especially red purple Luffy, I feel like went into this ban list like pretty nerfed, right? Losing the Nami. I feel like a lot of people were on like a straw hat version of this deck. But like I'm seeing the board and all the cards played, and I'm seeing 0 straw hat cards be relevant.
Yeah.
So
I mean, people good. Again, I think people who don't adapt to the restriction list are just playing worse builds. It does take time and insight to build with the new meta and stuff. But if you find the deck that does well, you'll get rewarded for it. 100%.
So do we play any 10 drops in Magellan? I don't think there are any.
No, I don't think we do. I think we play like 9-drop Kaido at like 1 or 2 copies.
Okay.
So
if we have 9-drop Kaido, we can get rid of this Law and then rush into the kid, and then we attack with our kid, make our leader a 7K.
Yeah, but 7K won't knock on any doors, right? Like you'll have to like use that 1 extra Dawn to make it an 8K to like maybe pressure something.
Yeah, I guess the Kaido does feel bad.
And also look at that poor Mino Rhinoceros. You played it on turn 3, you felt good about it. He's done
nothing all game. This card even has an effect.
Yeah, on it's like the pair of Espira, right? Like you want to play the card, and you're like, oh, please pressure me, to get rid of me, but
I would start attacking with it. just like you're 7K,
3 Dawn on it though. That's so much.
No, no Dawn commitment because you can still attack even if you're under, right?
You know what? You're right. you know what? Actually, I think you're right. I think you still do it because you want that card draw. You're just like, please hit me.
Just hit it. Just like it's an option. It's available to you. Like misplay for me, please.
Yeah, I think you're actually like 10,000% right. Like just giving your opponent more chances to misplay
Mm-hmm.
means that you could get that shot.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a big turn. I think Magellan. So we have three. We have two AKs coming in. They're gonna make our leader an AK, and then that's just tough.
Yeah, I mean, we could
I don't
put
think we got out of
2
this.
underneath Magellan, making an 8K attack. Attack with the Useless Kid, which use the effect to Don minus from one of the Dons from the Magellan to boost our leader. And that's about as far as I can think if there's no big boss monster in hand.
Yeah. And then with 4 cards in Luffy's hand, we're chilling.
Oh, we're super chilling.
We even have 2 Dawn up, so like Rad Beam or any of the purple events are live.
Yeah, Rad Beam, Guard Point do really well here too.
Are we playing Gum Gum Giant Sumo Slam, or is that it's not that the play?
I don't think that's the play.
Okay.
So
we have 3 cards in hand, Magellan. So like, what is there a combination of 3 cards? Like blockers would be lovely.
Yes, they would be super great.
If that's another problem we've had with this game for Magellan. They haven't seen any blockers, so they weren't able to like just like chump like these big attacks that Luffy's been going for constantly.
Yeah, Queen is just such an important card. Yeah, I think they're doing the route I laid for them. Yeah, 8K into you, presumably leader.
Yep. 1K gets us out. What is it? Oh, it's at life. Yep, and we take it.
Oh wow.
And we have blocker on board, so like
maybe the hand is dead. Maybe they are just running like a Newgate and 3 other kids, like or 2 other kids. Like,
do we just put 4 and 4 on our leader and Eustace? Or do we attack Eustace and then make our Rhinoceros also a card?
Rhino, as much as we were just joking around with it, it could do something. Investing 2 feels bad because 1 guard point gets rid of this so easily. Oh, we're gonna use yeah, okay. Dawn
minus 1 off of the Magellan,
which then gives our leader a +2.
And then so this is 10 at Luffy.
Yeah.
Sumo Slam doesn't get us out of this.
All right, yeah. If we block this though and we give them false information, this could either be a bait or Magellan's 1.
So we're at 7 with Magellan. We can make it
13.
And we're at 8, so
we're at 7 right now. But yeah. Oh yeah, against an 8K. Yeah.
Yeah, we're against an 8K Luffy, so like what? Like one 2-drop event won't get us out of it, so we need a couple more cards.
Yeah, because you need to be 13. So you need a 2K, a 3K guard point, and something. Like 2 guard points we get out of it, but our Rad Beam and a 2K.
Is it more worth to do the 8? That doesn't feel
I would have just done the full stack on
the full stack
on Magellan. Yeah,
we do get an event.
Oh, the Rad Beam though. Oh, actually, okay, maybe
actually with the Rad Beam, I feel like that's all she wrote. And then we attack. Was this 8 + 2?
Oh, we
10?
get there. Oh no,
we did get there.
That's insane.
And we would have had it if we had it either way.
We had it either way. Yeah. But yeah, that is the issue with this deck at times. Like, there's so many greedy cards you want to run, and and it's intimidating, right? You have to like tell your opponent, like, oh, I'm an 8K leader with 2 Dawn open, 6 in hand, and
oh wow.
All right, we have a Kin'emon versus a Katakuri. So we'll see how this works. We wanted Kin'emon. I think this is the last Kin'emon that's undefeated right now. So go for that. Also, I might flip the bottom cam. What do you think? Maybe they got a bit of a weird angle. Let me do one of these. That's probably better. I think that's better. Chat, you guys can be upset with me that they're both facing the same way, but I think I get like sometimes when it's upside down, like people are like, oh, I get a little queasy.
I get it.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, I think my preference is like having the players face. Yeah.
Just all right. Chat's on my side for once. I love it.
Yeah, because it looks like they're facing each other.
Yeah.
It is a little awkwardly angled for sure because there's.
When it's vertical like this, I get it. When they're like when it's horizontal,
Hmm.
uh, I think they should kind of be facing each other. I think that's like a little bit easier, but
Mm,
so many people have so many different setups and so many different like angles and stuff. You just kind of have to go with the flow a lot of the time.
yeah. Yeah. So, what do you think? I think Kin'emon has like a really good matchup here. Like as long as they don't like get like absolutely devastated by Big Mom or the 10 drop, like Kin'emon notoriously can just rest your guy, attack your guy, and then you just have a hard time like having anything on board.
Yeah, and so I think the biggest thing is that most of the Kinemon lists that I've been seeing have been just like the 5-drop Yamato kind of
As the
aggro
only
build.
rester.
The no the banish
Oh, okay.
and so because of that too, they if yellow's really kind of focusing on the cards being triggered in life, that gets around that, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And they
I've
don't
always liked that card.
and they don't have
Okay.
super duper removal, but looks like Yamato or Kinemon going first is a little bit rough for the deck. I definitely wanted to go
Hmm.
second because you could turn 2 Okiku and the turn 4 Yamato
Hmm.
with leader effect.
Can you not reduce Momonosuke to 0?
No, so Kinemon is when you play a character with 3 or more.
Oh, 3 or more cost. That's what it is.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah,
One was a little bit too big for that,
yeah.
and not big enough for that.
Yeah, yeah. I forgot about that because that would have been too good.
Yeah,
Play Momo for free.
for
Make
free, and
it
then turn 1 be able to use its effect. Yeah, it'd probably be a little busted.
a little wild. And so we got 3 done. We could. Is this Okiku? Okiku's 3 cost. It's been a minute since Wano's been relevant.
Yeah. All right, so first attack, any cards and trigger? Thunderbolt?
Thunderbolt. Ah, that feels
Ah,
bad.
that feels
But I feel
really
like we probably
bad.
weren't using it. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they should have. They should have. I mean, I don't know. Like, see that hitting that instead of a Yamato feels bad. Like,
mhm.
I don't know.
Like, I think if of all the things that you could hit, like I think that's okay. Oh, it's a Raizo though, so we did have the Dawn to use for. Oh, but we got
We have
another
another one.
Momo.
All right, yeah, we're fine. We got another one.
Cool. And like, I mean, Katakuri does have like. I'd rather if the first check's gonna be Thunderbolt and it getting my 1 drop. I think we're okay with that.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse if we like established an Okiku and then did that. It could have been worse.
Mm-hmm.
Or yeah, it's Thunderbolt's just really unfortunate. Anytime it's in
Yeah.
life
Yeah, for sure.
for the non-Katakuri player. That is not no unbiased commentary.
Absolutely. It's okay because we are in a green meta. Have you not seen the topping results, man? Green is unstoppable. Law, Kin'emon, Doflamingo, ridiculous, dude. It's like
Yeah,
half the
Odin. Yeah, just
Odin,
running wild. No, I'm kidding.
rampant.
Nah.
Film kid. At
Film.
least
Okay,
he's
that's a real
stopped.
deck. Hey, calm down.
Whoa, well, wait. All right, Katakuri at 4. What do we got? We could drop the Eggman on board right here, right now. Attack for 5. Or Perospero attack for 7 with our leader. Look at life. But we're never.
Oh,
Oh,
we're
Amande.
Amande.
So
Okay,
we do not want Momo.
Momo's just it's not his day.
No, Momo,
I don't know.
please.
Spending 2 2Ks in your entire turn to get rid of a Momo. Oh, I guess I thought it was
Oh,
2
is
or
it?
less.
Is it?
I thought it was 2 or less. Let me see.
I think it's 2 or less. Amande. It's 2 or less.
2 or less. Yeah, yeah. So maybe they
Yeah.
thought they could get the Kinemon or the
Spread it.
Raizo.
I guess they took back the Struzen and are gonna use a Brulee instead. Okay.
Sure, which is
Sure.
I think the better pitch target, and their opponent's okay with it, so that's fine.
Kudos to them. And then we're just gonna guarantee. I don't know. I would have just
Pudding,
attacked
yeah,
with
pudding,
pudding.
pudding would have gotten
Yeah.
rid of that. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we got another pudding. We
Huh.
see Arash just shake his head like, oh, okay. Double
Yeah,
pudding,
that's
why not?
fine. First check Thunderbolt, second check Amande into my second one. That's great.
Yeah,
I'm about to. He's smiling because he's got the third one.
yeah, I didn't want to, search with Momo anyways. My hand is perfect. It's not even a worry.
Oh, that's tough. We don't. The key thing too is, and we search a drop Katakuri,
We
but
sure
the key
do.
thing is we won't have a second rested character for our Raizo here, so
Yeah.
no free drawing.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Sorry, Struzen could not have been pitched anyways because it doesn't have trigger.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
We're
Oh, for
just
some reason I thought it did.
because
Oh,
because Struzen's the same thing. On play, you discard a card with trigger for the effect.
mm-hmm.
So, but I also, if you could have pitched both, I think Amande is the better card to get rid of, or to the Brule is the better card, anyways.
All right, gonna start with our attack with Kin'emon. Tap 2, play Kiku with the Kin'emon effect. Oh wow, we're going in.
Okay, and yeah, because we had 5 Dawn. Yeah, so 2, 2, and 1. Yeah. All right,
Yep, that all tracks.
we're establishing a little bit.
Poor Kin'emon has just no cards in there because of those momos just instantly taking it. But ideally, we'll be able to block this turn with Killer, draw a card, get us there, save us a block, and the next turn we can easily attack with Izo and Raizo drawing us a card.
Yeah, and with 5 life, like you really don't care about taking like the first hit or two either. I think
there is an argument for not blocking with Killer at all and just kind of saving that block for later.
Yeah, and well, the other thing is that you could use Amande's effect to rest the Killer and get rid of it too. So, but
but at some point you're killing your own hand so much, right?
Yeah. Amande is good for like 1 or 2 cards like that you need to get the rest on. Like it's not.
Yeah, it feels like when you're trying to go for game, you get that rest on a chopper or something, and then it's clutch.
Yeah, it's good. Like, and if you have like dead Parasparrows in hand or something like that, like it's great for getting those out and getting them value.
You get some value out of them. Right, so we had 5, so this is 7 for Katakuri. 1 short of 8 drop. So, but we could 7 drop, which is busted. But I think if we're Kin'emon, we take the life. I
think so too. I think we're super okay with it.
5 at life. Do we take the block? I think we just take the life. Yeah. It is tough. I respect it because I always have a hard time when it's just 5. I have a hard time justifying taking the life because it's just 1 card. It's a 1K counter. I can get out of this.
Yeah,
but like
I guess they're afraid that Amande. Oh no, what is this? Is such a silly match. What is going on?
We're gonna attack Amande another 5. We're just getting aggressive. But that just means Kin'emon will be able to just clear this board next turn.
It's a board of weenies though, right? Like, do you care about these being a board anymore? Like Amande, maybe.
Amande for sure.
Yeah.
Right. You just want to get that option out of the way. It is interesting though. We are gonna 1K out of it. It's a carrot. Oh wait, that's a 2K.
Yeah, which is a little expensive. They're gonna look at the top card of their life. I would assume we take this immediately, right?
Yeah.
What a funny board state this is. All right, well.
So here's the
stabilizing his Kin'emon, like to really have a good turn next turn.
Yeah, I think the play is it's simple. We attack with Okiku, rest the pudding, and Okiku goes into Amande, and then Raizo goes into pudding, and then our leader goes into pudding, and then they just don't have a board.
I don't even know if we have to get rid of the puddings though, because that's Dawn investment they have to invest next turn.
If they want to attack with it at all.
I think we just go 5 with Okiku to make sure that like there's not another Thunderbolt to deny a Raizo draw.
Yeah.
And then we just keep going up the chain from there. Yeah. The only issue is that if we play like a big 8-drop, we know they have an 8-drop Katakuri in hand.
Yeah, we do know that. And I think the Okiku can still go into them Monday, right? Yeah. Is that what you said?
Yeah. I think that's fair because that card can cause a little bit. Oh, we're going.
Oh, but life Thunderbolt third trick?
No pressure. Okay.
Now Raizo into the Amande maybe. I think it's a good play. You don't unless you're not playing like 2 drops for the rest of the game, that's fine. Attack with Raizo, draw cards, so we're stabilizing. Hopefully we can play a blocker or 2 to protect this Raizo.
Yeah, again, like they have to invest resources to make these 1s and 3 drops menacing again, and I think it's fair to just leave them be. I don't think there's any. The only issue is that 8-drop Katakuri could put one of them back in life for a heal, but they have enough cards on board anyways. They're going to do that anyways. I think it's better to be just aggressive and proactive and go for it. But it is just very weird. Oh, and
Oh,
sorry. He said,
they
okay,
did
this one's
attack into
going
the
Monday.
Monday. Yep.
Oh, man, that just seems like the wrong order still. I don't know.
Yeah, if that was your game plan, it's definitely the wrong order because that could have been a Thunderbolt and then
Yeah, you got punished for it.
very
Yeah.
frightening. We have plans for this Dawn too, though. We got 6 Dawn left, so we can play the very famous Wano 7-drop.
Yeah. No. Yeah. What's their name again? Can you let me know?
Yeah. Oh, what is it? Oh,
I think
another
it's an
Okiku.
Okiku. Yeah, these are the tournament promos. Yeah, and then a killer and okay. I like this. I like this a lot.
Yeah. Little Dawn inefficient, right? Because we could have the Okiku could have been one cheaper, right? Because it's after your second character you can
No,
activate.
it's after if we have
Oh,
one or less. Yeah, since we have two,
okay.
it's fine. But this just means if they want to play their 8-drop Katakuri on curve, nothing feels great to remove.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I guess you would remove. Honestly, like I feel like when I play 8-drop Katakuri, most of the time I try anytime I try to be aggressive with it, it just ends up feeling like it bites me in the butt. So
Yep.
I feel like the play is definitely to heal one of these puddings. And just like the killer is a okay target, I guess, because they'll not get a draw potentially, but eh. And then if these puddings want to go into the Raizo, I think you have to deal with the Raizo.
Yeah, I think so too.
There's a lot of cards in here too in Katakuri's hand. Jeez, sheesh.
And again, like a high life total for Kin'emon, which is a little peculiar as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've just been tagging with weenies the whole game. We had no Randolphs, no Eggmans.
Yeah, no Tamagos, none.
Yeah.
No Parasparrows, either of them.
Yeah. It's kind of a rough curve for Katakuri, honestly. Especially with the searches they had. I mean,
Yeah,
I guess the only thing they really were able to get was the 8-drop, which they were one short less turn.
Yeah, they had some really good searches, but like having like the play being like attaching Dawn to your pudding and your Amande just seemed really wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They're in a tough spot.
Yeah, the hand could just be like 10-drop mom, 10-drop mom, 10-drop mom, and then we're just trying to get pressure where we can in the early game.
Oh, man, Sean is thinking though. Sean is.
Yeah.
I get it. Like I'm guessing they've bricked up, but at the same point, like if they're able to survive this next turn and like apply pressure, I think they're going to be able to. Like my guess is there's 1 or 2 10-drop big bombs in hand,
Mm-hmm.
and those back to back can be very devastating.
Oh yeah, that just if you get through that, you're just back in the game instantly.
Yeah.
But even if we had we could even have Yamato in hand, and that just also feels bad. But we can KO an Okiku and then not heal one, but then we could go for the Raizo.
And for the record, their physical hands weren't on screen, but their actual hand was on screen.
Yes, absolutely. It was right below the Katakuri. Yeah.
In case that so keeping stuff in frame. Another Amande. Oh, that's wild.
What do we? I guess we rest killer, attack killer.
Yeah, just pressure down board. That's I don't know the word for it. It feels bad.
A cracker.
And we can pressure this down with our puddings if we want to.
Might as well.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. He's going into the killer. Killer is 2K, yeah. So we just give it up. There's no sense in protecting it with another Charlotte pudding going in.
Yeah, and then what we probably try to pressure the Okiku, and we can pressure the Raizo with the other pudding too.
Yeah, I think you want to get Raizo off the board. You can't let I really don't think you want to let them draw another card.
Oh,
and
boy.
I believe that's what's happening. I think that was 4 Dawn, so this is 6K.
I think it's 5 Dawn, so it's 7K. Yeah.
Oh,
on the Raizo.
Getting Raizo off the board.
I think this is going to be a 7K onto the Okiku as well.
And cleaning up one Okiku.
All right.
And that's our whole turn. I mean, that could be like that. There's only 2 attacks now, so kind of gets the job done.
Yeah, and it was just it was a 6K on 4K. So my apologies on that. They need to get 3K, which was I think they had 2 or 3 cards in hand, so they'd have to
They'd
assumedly
have to have
lose
like that
most of their hand.
perfect.
Yeah.
It does feel bad. Like the Kin'emon on top end is just like what? Just Odin.
Yeah.
Realistically, is an 8-drop that easily gets answered by Katakuri. So that's just rough. Like I don't think with only 4 cards in hand, you're just kind of struggling for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I don't know if do we go for board now? I don't even know. I think this is such a we've gone down
We've
such a
gone
path.
so deep.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, and it's like had we gone into those puddings last turn, we would have had a board, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know. I'm happy we're watching this match, but I can't look away.
I'm invested. Oh, so we're gonna empty swing at life. We 2K out.
And we only have 9 Dawn for Kin'emon right now too, which is important for any 10 cost cards that we could have.
Like Doflamingo, maybe?
Yeah,
We're gonna attack 7 at life. Because we know 10, like at this point, like the game has been so weird that like guaranteed 10 drops happening, I feel.
Yeah.
And we're gonna
Okiku for 2, and then maybe a Yamato for 5. Oh, an X-Drake.
X-Drake, because we need pudding out of here, I tell you what.
That pudding has gotten too much value.
KO the one without rested down. Oh no.
Yeah, finally getting one more off. Ending its reign of terror.
Oh my god.
You've got
too
rid
long.
of Raizo.
Too long that we let this stand. Oh man. And then so we have 4 life. So we're safe. And then 10 drops coming down.
Surely anything could happen at this point on. This game has shaken me to my core of what the One Piece card game is right now.
Let's make you feel better a little bit, because there's a fun fact I've noticed. The drip on the Kin'emon player's stuff, he has played a different art for each Okiku. Which is kind of cool.
I think you're right.
Yep.
I think there's I think there might be like a pre-release stamp would be like the 4th copy of it, but
I think so. I think that's where you'd have to go with it if you want 4 different ones. If you even count pre-release stamp, because I kind of don't.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I
didn't mean to start such a controversial opinion with you.
Is it controversial?
No,
Can we all agree that pre-release stamps suck?
Oh, okay. Whoa. People spend too much money on pre-release stamps for you to make such a goal. Yeah.
All right. People like their value, I guess.
Man, they're spending a lot of time to not play a 10 drop. It might not be there.
No.
Oh, the one Dawn. Oh no. Look at all those cards that aren't. I literally have the card queued up. It's right here. So like, if they play it, oh man, it has to be the. Like, what could be in hand if this like Amande's been like your go-to play?
Also, not 10 drop. 100% not 10 drop now. So 7. Gosh. Look at our own life. We know what it is. So we kind of should have looked at Kinemon's life. Oh wait, that was at Okiku.
Yeah. No, I agree. We gotta. Oh, okay. Yamato.
Okay, 9 drop.
Okay, that's fine. That's fair.
KO the X-Drake because we're at 5. Yeah, 4 and then 5. Okay.
That's bonkers that we do not have the 10 drop now. We've seen so many cards.
Well, there's a world where I almost kind of agree with it, because this way you get rid of. Sure, they stay at 4 life, but you get rid of an X-Drake, and then like you get full value out of Yamato this turn.
Yeah.
So I think even if it's a choice between Yamato and 10 drop this turn, I think the Yamato's correct.
You're probably right. I can see that, but it just feels bad, right? Like it goes against like what all the comments people have been making, like, oh, the 10 drop wins matches. Like,
well, I mean, funny enough, last weekend Katakuri won the finals without playing a single 10 drop.
That's true. That is also very true. So getting rid of the 8 drop Katakuri. Okay.
Getting rid of the 8 drop. Kin'emon effect. It doesn't matter. Attack. We didn't rest anything with Okiku, which is sad, but
I don't think really anything matters. I guess you already have the Dawn invested, right? I don't think either it matters, but.
Well, I mean, it half matters if we're playing things like X-Drakes, right?
Sure.
But I don't think we were on a play X-Drake plan this game.
All right,
And
now is
Katakuri's at 0
definitely the 10
life.
drop. I mean, I guess Yamato hits just about as hard, but as long as you get rid of the Okiku, there's no way you lose next turn because they only
Yeah.
have one attack on board.
Yeah. Which I think that's just what's going to happen. We're going to pressure down this Okiku with all our attacks. I think we're no. I would say we are safe to counter out of it, but I don't think that's true. I think we get rid of it. All right. What do we do? We drew.
Judge is letting him know that they did not draw.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. Not that of the two players, Sean needed more cards necessarily, but he'll definitely take it.
Yeah, why not? I guess, yeah, good call out in chat. Like, if there is a Paradise Waterfall in hand, that's clutch. And we may just win next turn because of it. But it doesn't look like rearranging our life a little bit, I guess. We still have to resolve this Sparrow. Oh, Chopper? Okay. Oh, 10 drops coming down. There's no world where you...
Yeah,
I would not have defended the Okiku, knowing that we had so many real swings coming in. I get like we would rather the 2 cards, maybe.
Yeah. And yeah.
10 drop.
Oh, can I get it? Can I get the? Okay, yeah, there it is.
Oh, bam.
Bam.
I knew it was coming. 2K counter Chopper. Playing is Wano struggling that much for 2K counters that they have to play the film stuff, or is Kin'emon just playing film?
Chopper's a card that you play sometimes, right? Like it has an.
I do like
effect.
Chopper. Yeah. Playing because you could rest puddings. I swear I don't come up with these bits. They just
no. I know. I heard the tumblers in your head like pudding, like just like like the slot machine, like 3 puddings come up, like.
Oh man.
Oh man, so you're such a tough spot. I mean, 10 drop would be pretty good here, as Doffy if they play it.
Yeah, but then you just lose to another 10 drop mom.
Yes, you do.
Oh, that's tough. And the Parasprout didn't help either, to be fair. So that's a little bit of Katakuri. We've had how many triggers from Katakuri, which is the main thing everyone wants to talk about.
It's like Thunderbolt. Oh, they attacking the Parasprout.
It was Thunderbolt and just Paro, right?
Yeah.
And
if they find 10 drop off the top of their deck from this Paro, you just pack it up. I feel like
scoop.
Sanji you cannot get Sanji. It is not.
The judge.
Yeah. Okay.
Strusen, cool.
Yeah. Okay. It's the same. Yeah. You get a arguably better 2K in this situation.
At this stage in the game, yeah, I would tend to agree. We're gonna play for 5.
5. Okay, and then
that's huge, but not after they just got a 2K. Unfortunately.
No, not after that. No.
But it does mean that if they do 10 drop, we do still have game on board.
Yeah. Yeah,
and we have to survive.
And we get we get both. But if they do heal and for some way Arash is able to not lose, you do.
I think it's possible. If 10 drops to play, you could attack. You attack 12. No, you'd have to get out of the 9 and the 5 in 3 cards. Never mind.
Yeah, because I mean, double attack banish does does give you a route if they do heal one. So I like the idea of it, but I don't think it's going to come to fruition.
Yeah. I mean, you might just have game on board without a 10 drop, and you just attack with putting Amonde and everything. 5K, 5K, 5K.
No, because if you 10 drop mom, you you go down to 1 life. 5K with Katakuri, you get out, and then if Yamato attacks, if you have like a Punk Gibson, another 1K, you get out, and then Big Mom
eats the last hit.
Yeah. So you are. There is a route.
There's a route.
It is,
but with 5 attacks on board, like we make a Monday attacker, a pudding in it. Oh, we're just gonna 10 drop. Never mind.
Playing another one. One of these. Bam.
It was an Ezo. Right, so 9K. I mean, this decides it. If we can get out of this 9K, then we're good.
Yeah, you need to.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Punk Gibson, the Amande. Sure, it's been such a menace.
It's been devastating, absolutely.
And another Yamato. Okay.
Okay.
And then yeah, 5K. Do we have a 1K in hand?
Do we have it?
Oh, we
We
do.
do. It's a
Okay.
2K.
Actually, okay. This is actually very terrifying. All of a sudden.
All right. So one card. Is it a trigger? Please tell me it's like play this card. Oh, it is a
No.
trigger. Like we wouldn't think
Something.
this
I guess
much
it's
if it wasn't
Punk
a trigger.
Gibson, but
Oh, maybe. Yeah, but the Pumpkinson isn't worth anything.
oh, this okay. But this Yamato, it might just win you the whole game.
All right, we take it to hand. So what is the strat then? Do you just
10
shove
with
5 on
Yamato, and then
10-10? That's what I was
yeah,
gonna
two
ask.
tens, and just hope they. Oh, but there's
Yeah, no, and we know one's a 2K.
yeah, I think we still do it, but
I mean, we have to. Like
it's the right route.
10-10 or bust.
It's the right route, but it's
Mhm.
still scary.
9-11 instead. I guess that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna go with the 9-11 play.
No, because it's again like if this hits, they have the same hand size no matter what. You have to go 10-10.
Mm.
Because if you banish the cards, they get no more cards in hand.
Mm-hmm. So either way, if they can get out of this 10, they get out of the other 10. Like,
Yeah.
I see it.
Or if they, yeah.
Oh, they're thinking it over. Okay, yeah. I thought they already committed to it.
Yeah. And if they have 6K of counter in hand, I think Sean wins.
Yeah, probably. All right.
Okay.
10. Do you have it, Katakuri?
We know there's one 2K in hand, so do you have an additional 4K in the 8 cards you have? Or will you take the damage for stream and then get out of it on the second attack? Yeah.
Get out of nope. The play is
5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Or not. No. That's enough. That's 6K.
that's that. One was a 2K. So that's
yeah, one
game.
2K, yeah. Oh, so
Yeah,
close.
I mean with that big a hand, like it was gonna happen.
Yeah. Oh, you do run the Paradise Waterfall too, so there could have been a punish earlier. But yeah, that Yamato almost snuck a game. Very, very close.
Oh, so close. I wonder if the 2K.
Oh, exactly. Oh man. Oh, that's so
Oh,
close. Oh, you see Arash like the same thing. Like, so close.
yeah. Oh,
You technically won by 1K.
It came down to the Parasparrow.
Yeah.
But like I think do you lose if you left the Parasparrow?
You would have 100% because you just barely survived this previous turn.
Right.
But yeah, it's interesting. Like Yamato is always like, the potentially the Newgate contender, since it's it can be 6K on defense, which makes a difference. And again, I will still say generically it's the best yellow leader. It's just the fact that 10 drop is so oppressive that puts Katakuri and Charlotte Lynn to the forefront. Yeah. Yeah. And let me see real quick. The ace player. It's ace versus Star Deck 10 Law, which is a weird matchup too, because they both have a lot of removal, but that would be our backup matchup if this one ends quickly. We'll see what that one looks like. Yeah. Yeah, versus the additional. I mean, against most leaders is one extra card, right? Against Luffy, it's 3 extra cards.
Is enough to make it just too much, but
yeah.
Also,
Also,
extra card is just like icing.
Yeah. Sorry, Risa, you were muted. I have no idea why, because you have a button just with
Oh,
mine, but you were muted. So you're back. I apologize
we're
for that.
back. We're back. It's fine.
Yeah, my apologies.
I do like the mat. I don't know. Someone else talked about the mat.
Yeah, I know. People love the mat. It's great. It's fantastic.
So yeah, Luffy getting put on first because they'll go to 7 and then not get access to their effect, making it weird for them. And we're gonna play not Baron Tamago on 4, so that's bad
Yeah.
juju.
Oh, the other 4/6. That's crazy. Why would you do
Other
this to me?
4/6 Big Mom Pirates. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but we're here
Yeah,
now.
it's fine. I'll get over it. We do have
Yeah,
the Wire, which is a new card from the Star Deck 10.
I haven't seen
Very
that.
good blocker in my opinion, especially with Marco out of the meta, at least enough, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, like, there's only one Marco left, and like, other than these like starter deck 10 leaders, you're not really gonna run into it. Like, Law never really ran it. Zoro's still around and kicking, but they can't really find it. I don't know.
Yeah, Zoro's not around as much, and like
Mm-hmm.
Ace is also kind of around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we have the Missile Sunday to draw and curve one. Isn't that such a good effect? That's fantastic.
That's fantastic. That's gonna be a staple card in purple for a good minute, I think. It's just so free. It just doesn't. The downside is it just doesn't have counter, but I think the effect is good enough to justify it. And it has an on play or a trigger effect.
Yeah, it's great when there's less 5K leaders around, but both these leaders are like conditionally 6Ks, so
Yeah, that's fair.
the investment to make it push for board is a little expensive. But yeah, we have this this additional 1K, so 7K with the opera.
Mm-hmm. Which why this is, I mean, these 6K leaders, like the part of the reason like vanillas are so prevalent and like played was because um was just simply because of like Whitebeard existing being 6K. You needed to play bodies that didn't need Dawn investment.
Yeah.
Oh, and we're gonna get 2 cards out of this hand.
Oh, that's
Oh,
great. I would be okay to take a
that feels
hit,
good.
right?
Oh, we're gonna play this one's Eggman. We're playing Eggman this one. Nope.
Parasparrow. No,
Oh, I miscounted the Dawn.
no, that's fine.
Yeah,
I
we
you
got
know
two
what?
cards.
I'm coming to a sorry realization. I don't think he plays Tamago.
No.
I know
Don't
it's
say
it's
that.
upsetting.
Believe.
I don't want to admit it, but it's becoming
Uh,
increasingly clear.
Painfully aware. We got 7 cards in hand for Yamato. 4 cards. That was a pretty good turn for Yamato, even though nothing crazy happened. We just called out our
Definitely.
opponent not having a second 2K.
Yeah, and 5K Parasparrow kind of runs into the same thing. I don't think Luffy will ever try to pressure this out, and it's I don't know. It's in a tough spot.
The next turn we go as Yamato will go to 8, so we actually can afford to put the Dawn under.
Oh, but
Oh,
we've
but
got
never mind.
our kid very good. We now have a 7K leader, which if that Parasparrow was having a hard time already, it's
Yeah.
just increased.
Yeah, well, maybe if this Robin goes in for an attack, but I don't see why you would do that.
Yeah, and so
Um,
since we lost the Dawn, we do get our wire effect to draw one, trash one, which is
mhm.
also pretty great. We got
Not
rid of
bad.
a jet gatling out of hand, which normally is pretty good, but
Yeah, a little strange, but we're going for the 5K. We're gonna go down to 3 life already as Yamato, not just choosing to get the hand advantage that we have over Luffy and just go back to 3 life. So now we're equal in life. So yeah.
and I wonder if this is gonna try to pressure the opera. Oh
No, going
no.
for life once more. Oh man. Probably should have countered out of the Nico Robin. Going down to 2 feels bad.
Yeah, but that just means that you're a 6K leader on defense now, which is great.
Oh yeah, and we do activate that, so it makes things tougher. Robin can't swing or attack for free now. But now that's one down we have to commit to Yamato every turn,
Mm-hmm.
which that does feel bad.
It's sometimes expensive.
Sometimes, yeah. So now we're at 8 Dawn, I believe. So we
Yeah, 8 or 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so we're at 8.
mm-hmm. So one
So,
Dawn on Yamato because it just has to be. Do we pressure the
oh, the
sub
7
7?
drop Linlin. Yeah, that was the card I was gonna say. Like, that's
Perfectly
just
sits up this turn. Oh, they're gonna let him heal.
yeah,
Okay,
that's fair. And when you only have 3 life, burning one feels real bad.
that's fair. Do we attack into the Robin with our Parasparrow? I think so.
I think we go with leader first because we can't attack a 7K anyways. But whatever, it doesn't really matter. I
Well,
don't think
it
it ever
worked out.
matters. What does Eggman do?
um, Well, I think like getting the value out of being sideways is nice. 7. Yeah, we're 7. We're a 7K
Yeah.
leader. And we're gonna take that. Okay, go down to 2. Um
It's the bait. It's the bait we were talking about. Where they're like, "Oh,
mhm.
please don't remove this Parasparrow. It's getting
Yeah,
too much
exactly.
value for me. Please don't."
Please don't attack it. No. I don't want a second 7-drop mom. Something I've noticed in like in Katakuri decks and Yamato more so, like people are kind of like moving away from the rush Katakuri, and that just feels like a mistake. I guess in this matchup, it's a painful card
It's very
because
painful. Yeah,
it's
like
hard.
you are. I don't know. I have such mixed feelings with Rush Katakuri. Sometimes it's.
Mhm.
I feel like at its best, it's just an okay card.
That's fair. And then do we get to ramp this turn? Did we use the effect already? Yeah. There we go. Back to 10. And it comes to active, which is kind of wild. Oh,
Oh,
10
and
drop
we got
Luffy.
10-drop
Ooh.
Luffy. That's just probably a game ender.
Oh my god. We're
We
at
don't
2.
really have a way to remove this as Yamato. That's very scary.
Yeah, and then if you activate, this is the one. If you activate blocker, you can KO an 8K or less power, right?
Yeah, and if you KO the blocker, the attack, like the card that you're blocking with, the attack is still stopped.
Mm-hmm.
But like, there's a lot of good cards for this Luffy to like being at 2 life with a blocker up. This
Mm-hmm.
Luffy's gonna live forever. You're gonna live forever. It is looking a lot in Can's favor.
So we're sitting at 7K leader again because this kid is so good. And then we're gonna pass turn. So we're a 7K leader, and we have to no
Oh, did we
Don
not?
up.
Oh
Hmm?
yeah, no, yeah, okay, yeah. I didn't think we passed yet.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
all
We
right. He
got
has
to attack
rush,
with a
right?
rush guy.
And then into Tamago. That feels bad because he's 11K this Luffy. Sheesh,
How many cards do we have in hand though?
a lot. Upwards
As
of 6.
Luffy.
Oh, it's Luffy.
4, which is a
4.
lot for Luffy.
We do have a block. We're not unless we do have a blocker on board though, so we're not dead this turn. But our opponent did take a 7K attack to 7K leader last turn. So there's a world where they just don't have counter in the hand. Like we've seen this Luffy, we've seen this kid. Like we just haven't seen much block. Oh, Katakuri,
Gets rid of
get
the
rid of
Aces
the
kid. Yeah.
the kid. Yeah.
And we can put 2 Dawn underneath this, yeah. So we're 7K, and then we're going to be 6K on their turn. This is probably fine.
Yeah. And then do we attack with the Big Mom?
I
We
think so
have to.
too. Yeah, I think we have to.
Okay.
We need to put that pressure.
We took that. Now, Big Mom. Now we're gonna block it. Oh, that's telling. And then attack with Paraspero. Eh?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Please don't KO my Parasparrow.
Yeah. No, I would have done it.
That's why we're on this side of the table. I don't know. Maybe like.
maybe.
No, we got the big hand size, which is
Oh no, and it's 7 cards in hand, so
and
we're going
it's
down to
7 in
5.
hand.
Oh, that's
Oh
the first one.
man, that is rough.
That must have been our top deck too, or from life. Okay, so we got to be random about this. I think we're just saying a number out loud and taking those cards.
Yep. 4K worth the counter.
That's
That's a
huge.
lot.
That is a lot when you're staring down 11K Luffy.
Yeah. That is.
We're at 6K at least. So
Yeah, we're not losing this turn, but can we win on the flip side?
maybe.
I'll never tell.
There's a world where we like Yamato. No, Yamato doesn't get around anything because we're both it's a little live. That feels so bad.
Mm-hmm. Unless like Luffy heals somehow, and then you're like, still, yeah, it's
7-drop. Another 7-drop mom could be useful.
Yeah, I think the
We're
biggest
gonna
issue
attack
is that
7.
we gave them enough time to set up the 10-drop. I think with that around, it's just
Yeah,
that
and the
card's just gonna stay
11K.
around.
This goes into Big Mom, personally, but I could be wrong. Only 5 cards in hand. That feels so sad. Oh, is that life?
Nope.
No.
No, it's a Big Mom. Yeah, we get it.
All right. Attack. 7 at life.
Yeah. So 2K gets out of this, which is nice.
But maybe we take it if our game plan is Yamato.
Maybe. But then, like, we can't pressure next turn. I guess we can pressure a little bit.
A little bit, because we don't have the kid effect anymore.
Yeah.
And this is 5 done, I believe. Yeah, 4 for law.
Playing maybe Missile Sunday for a draw. Oh, a queen.
Queen.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Queen
5.
is great.
Okay.
Queen is great.
Yeah. I mean, these purple decks are why Queen shot up in value.
Yeah, because it's good in a lot of ways. Cycle, blocker. It has a good stat line. It's a 1K.
Yeah, 6K blockers are so good.
It's so good, yeah.
On play. We played the law this turn, so we must have Luffy effect already. Oh, and we have the one.
We have the 1-drop chopper. Dang.
That's a little perfect.
Just in time for the holidays.
No, the occupation Christmas's occupation of November is awful. I'm so upset.
I agree at a different time. But it is yeah. Maybe it was a little earlier this year. Who knows? Oh, it's your favorite card. We got the Rush Katakuri.
Look at that.
And what's the top card in their life?
Reveal
another one. All right, play around that.
You're putting it to the bottom.
I guess so.
So we have Rush. We have 4 attacks. We don't get through. He has 3 blockers.
Yeah. And only 4 cards in hand, so we could do some pressure, but
all right, 7 has to be alive. Giving your opponent a kid feels real bad, but I guess the blocker you also lose. Oh, but we're gonna.
All right. We'll be back for December.
Santa Claus is coming. Oh, and we're just using up all our blockers with 8.
Oh, you think at one time they might actually want to get that Eustace kid, you know? Maybe is Perispera going to do something? Don't get my hopes up.
Nope.
No.
Hey, Brulee.
Oh, but that blocker feels so bad when the Luffy's like, "Oh, thank you. I will just, pop it for free. Or pop anything for free. That whole board's 8Ks."
Yeah, but we just got through 3 blockers. I think we're like I think our Katakuri bites the dust, right? Or our secret rare Katakuri bites the dust to the Luffy effect.
Yeah.
But now it just means like our opponent has to go for life instead of board, and then we kind of can dictate control from there. And if we just have the counter, we just have the counter, right?
Yeah.
If they play weird about it. All right, play 3. I think it's 3. Yeah, they took it back.
Would it be wire?
Must be.
Would it be for 3?
I mean, there's heat too.
Yeah, but
I don't think heat does anything for you this turn, but it's an option. Rush Zoro still out available. All right, just gonna attack with Luffy. Can we get out of 11 with 5 cards in hand? That's we need 5K encounter. We need 6K encounter in hand to get out of this.
I think there's a number for it. Oh, but no, we're just
trigger. No,
nothing.
Dang, 5 life, no triggers. Unfortunate. Well, to be fair, Yamato plays a little less triggers than Katakuri, I feel, but still seeing none is really unfortunate.
Do we have 9-drop Shanks in hand? That might be the call.
Oh, that's if it's 9-drop Shanks, that's just
because you can't block with Brulee on that. It is gonna have to get over a 6K leader, but
Yeah. But do you just lose if you play that though? If like it's a gambit, right? You have to
Yeah,
win.
you have to win. Yeah. Okay, not the call.
Not the call. We're going for
10.
10.
So you need 5k of counter out of this. All right.
2, 2, 1.
Yeah.
5K?
Yep.
We're
There's
out.
5. We're out.
So
And
we
we didn't
have
block.
Rush Luffy. Oh, but Rush Luffy is blockable. Or here's the 3 from earlier. It's
Okay,
the
another
wire.
wire. Okay. And another Tony.
Chopper.
Yeah.
Is that does that seal the deal for us?
9-drop Yamato gets a lot of value here.
True. We would what? KO the wire.
Yeah, we get another life. We have a blocker.
But we wouldn't be able to get out of it. This 3 cards in hand. Is there a world where we? No, it's just not. I was gonna say, do we attack into this Luffy maybe? But there's just not enough Dawn with 2 blockers to continually do it.
Oh,
All right, 6 at life. We're just
going for it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe Brûlé becomes an attacker too. Oh, we take it. Do we 6k again? Oh, tap 1. Pudding? Oh, interesting. I don't think I would have done that. I feel like that Dawn was better for attacks.
I don't know how you think you... Like, what are you looking for? I mean, another blocker's kind of there. But, like,
another blocker would be cool.
But if you block, then the other one gets popped by the Luffy effect, right? So, like...
But that's... Oh, okay. That's a good card.
Actually, that's kind of good.
That was worse. Because I was going to say, if we do play a second blocker, you force the Luffy to pop the other blocker. And then if you don't lose that turn, your secret rare Katakuri is safe.
Yeah, but now you have a plus 5k counter, which is quite nice.
All right, guard point. We must have gotten that guard point out of life. Interesting.
Are we playing another pudding?
Play another pudding?
Another pudding.
Looking for blocker. I think we're looking for blocker, yeah.
But again, like, blocker does not matter. If you block with Brûlé, you pop the other one.
Yeah. Right. Monday. Okay, 2k counter. We upgraded counter. That's...
Yep, that's big.
Fine. We have how much Dawn? 6 Dawn remaining. Is there any like 6 Dawn plays? Or we're gonna put 2 under... Okay, we're gonna attack 8. 8, 8, and then play Sanji. Guard point. That's fine.
No, we need 2 up.
Oh, right, for sovereignty.
Yeah.
Oops.
And you know, there's a chance that we also have the what's it called in hand? The
arrow. Yeah.
Arrow, yeah. So there's a lot of potential for a lot of Dawn in there, but
so we managed to do 2 life, or we managed to do 1 life, get 2 guard points out of hand and a blocker. So it's coming down to the wire. Funny.
Literally. I know, I can tell that was not intentional, but I'm very glad you said it.
Like, because there's a real world where Yamato like counters out of anything here, right? And then lives, and then we have all these attacks with 2 cards in hand, maybe, because with 1 blocker, and this is looking good. Like, and anyone can win.
We know 1 card in hand is dead because it's a 7-drop kid.
Yes. They could just play it, and that might, and like you go for like a defensive turn maybe, but it just depends on what.
Yeah, and you can't, if you can clear board, you could have won the game too. So it's just a weird balance.
Yeah. Interesting. This is tough. And the Wire's bonus. Does Wire's other effect come into play? What is it again? Draw 1, trash 1 when you discard a card? Or when a Dawn card, your field is returned to your Dawn deck. Draw 1, trash 1. Okay, so it's not going to... Could come up. 3 cards in hand. One's a kid.
Yep. And I
Is
mean,
there a law in there too? Or
Law's
we
the last
already
card in
played?
life.
Oh, because we put it to the bottom and it's not revealed yet.
Yeah. And technically, yeah, both players know that. If this is a match in person, only Zach would know that, but
Yeah.
it's minor things.
So, and we also think that one of these cards is a Shanks, right?
I got the vibe for it, but
Counting out or down this way makes me think no Shanks.
yeah.
Maybe, I mean, it could very well be Shanks in hand, but
Yeah, I don't know. It's one thing that you got to be careful with too. Like if you put Dawn aside, like you're giving your opponent information. And it could be a bluff too of being like, oh,
yeah.
9 away, I'll take it back. But
No, I definitely try like as an opponent, I guess. I try to just not ignore what you're doing.
yeah.
Right? I don't really want what your non-card plays to affect
Oh man,
my
you're missing out on so much subtlety, like so much meta game.
Yeah, like it's just like even if I like or like you said earlier, like your bottom lip is whimpering, so I know you don't have anything, stuff like that. It's like I don't care. Like like I try to play it as straight robot as I can.
Which is
We're
very
gonna tap
honorable, but also
7,
oh, we're
7 for the
playing it.
kid.
Oh, we are afraid of losing. Or we're afraid we can't win this next turn.
Interesting.
All right, so we get the
Luffy
Dawn
effect to bring
back.
it back. Draw or maybe wire effect. Nah, we're not gonna do wire effect.
But here's the thing: like if you go for board, if you get rid of
Mhm.
their 8-drop or their 6-drop Katakuri, you could have gone for game. That's my argument of
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna do the wire
wire
effect.
effect. Yeah. Draw one, trash one.
Technically missed it, I think, because or
Yeah,
is it
because
mandatory?
I don't know if it's mandatory, but you use the Luffy effect afterwards, so technically you
Yeah,
did
that's what I'm
miss it.
saying. You technically missed it.
But
Yeah,
let
but
me read the card. I'm not sure. I can't remember if wire is mandatory or not.
when a Dawn card on your field is returned to your Dawn deck, draw one. It reads as it's
It
mandatory.
reads mandatory. Yeah, agreed.
Hmm. And it's not a big game state thing for sure.
No, but it does make a huge difference when you get to cycle another like 8-drop kid that was just dead in your hand, or 7-drop kid that was just dead in your hand.
Is this kid a blocker? No. Okay, it's the other one.
So you
Can
can,
we?
with 4 cards in hand, with one of them being sovereignty, you can get out of this attack without using your blocker.
Can
All
you
right.
get out of the Luffy attack though?
Yeah,
And
and
he's
then
gonna
get
KO
rid of
the secret
the
rare for sure.
yeah. It's pretty sad. It's gonna make this next turn way more difficult.
Yeah, and now you sovereignty. Wait, is there a world where? So this Luffy's what 7K? You have the 2K for the 7K attack. Why didn't do you not have?
I don't know the rest of the cards in hand, but I think there was math potentially.
Right,
If you
because
had another 1K in hand, you could have gotten out of this attack without blocking.
sovereignty gets you to 11,
Yeah,
right?
so
So
you
you just needed the
tie.
1K.
Yeah, and you had a 2K in
Oh,
hand with a Monday, so you must not have. Because I agree with you. You could have potentially had enough counter to get out of
mm-hmm.
that without blocking, which means that your 8-drop Katakuri would still be around.
And that would make this turn infinitely easier.
Infinitely better. Oh yeah.
But with 2 cards in hand, a blocker, you have 3 attacks.
Oh, there's 4 Dawn underneath Luffy. Okay, that was where it was hiding.
Oh,
Yeah. That
oh
okay, that
no,
makes way
I'm
more
trolling
sense.
then.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
never
both
mind.
trolling. It looked like a single card. Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Can.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes way more sense. Okay, that tracks. Because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, if it was just a
Absolutely.
base 11, it was a single stack. All right, so we put 5 down underneath there. So this is 7K. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we need 3 to hit. 7. We know there's a
7.
1K in hand, or in 2K. Okay.
Oh, that's it then. Oh, that sucks.
Do we have rush? No, even the rush, yeah. Yeah, and you can pressure 7, but we know that's a Trafalgar Law, and you know that they have a blocker,
Mm-hmm.
and that will not be enough.
Dang. And 7, we block.
Yeah.
And then
There's
that's
nothing we
just
can
game.
do.
Dang, the giving the law, giving them the kid kind of burned them. Attack 21.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah. And there's
Could we not have got? Okay, so we have 2 more 1Ks, a 2K. How much Don was under that Luffy that attack? 4 Don, you said?
Yeah. I trust their math, but it looks like with those cards in hand, assuming the
Mm-hmm.
2K wasn't the card you drew for turn, it was going to be close. All right. When I stopped the poll in my mind, Kaido won, so we got there.
Close enough.
Close
It
enough.
was the poll was pretty even, and nobody cared about starter deck A Luffy.
Yeah,
So
we
as
didn't
long
get
as we
starter
didn't
deck
get that
A
one,
Luffy. All right, so we didn't get the worst pick. All right.
yeah, I think that's a plus.
We do have Ying, who was commentating Pasadena with Risu last weekend. Currently 4-0, really impressive there. And then we have Truman on the starter deck Kaido.
Starter deck Kaido not getting a lot of love these past few sets. I think after set 1, Kaido kind of just fell off the face of the earth, right?
Yeah,
No
a
one
little bit.
really played it anymore.
And it is a deck that consistency is a big issue with it. But if you see the right cards at the right time, you are doing really good.
Yeah, I mean, Onigashima being like the biggest thing. It's so frustrating to know that we have an Animal Kingdom Pirate Searcher and it's in blue.
Yeah.
Big sad. Oh, we got the fancy new Dawn from the starter decks. I love those.
I was not aware of those being fancy, so that was a nice surprise when I got mine.
Yeah, same. Like they have like this nice rainbow sheen to them, and we just attack huge.
Casual 9K, yeah.
Just 9. I like it personally. Like you're already at a health deficit, you might as well try to even the score quick. Ooh, gonna play. Do we have the page 1? Oh, we do.
Oh, okay.
That's strong.
That is
especially
strong against
no
Onigashima, but like this is a good backup plan, right?
Mm-hmm. We're gonna attack 5 into lead. Oh, 2K. So we're trying to protect our. Oh, but we get the Robin right on the curve.
Man,
or yes,
they do not have to play like there's 5 minutes left. They can relax a little bit.
Nah, dude, he knows his play, dude. He's thinking. It's like Hikaru no Go. He's thinking on his opponent's turn. He has all the time he needs.
Yeah, but
yeah, but like relax.
Yeah, a long day.
Yeah, it is a long day.
Also, the poll ended up in a 3-way tie with Stardeck, 10 Law, Kaido, and Rebecca. So I did the right thing. I got the Kaido. I got one of the winners on stream. We're good.
Yeah. All right, attacking 6. We're actually gonna take our first life here.
Yeah, getting 2 Jean Barts out, which don't matter. We have the island. We got Wire. Which is still fine, but
Wire's good. Yeah. When we inevitably turn Luffy into a 2-life leader, Wire's gonna be great.
Yeah, and also at the pace that this match is going, we should have time to see Rebecca finish their match.
We'll get to Rebecca. Yeah, maybe even Law while we're at it.
Yeah.
I think that's why he's playing so fast. He knows.
Yeah, he's like, I voted for Rebecca. We need to get time for this match.
Okay, Robin going in. Do we go for board? I don't think we have time to go for board.
That's tricky.
That's how I would end up playing Luffy. I feel like I haven't tested it too much, but I just feel like as a 3-life leader, you do not have the luxury nor the time to try to clear board. It's all face all day. Like,
yeah, and that seems to be the case. So, with 7 Dawn still active, I'm going to guess that there's going to be a Eustace Kid coming down to. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
And yeah, we were at 9 Dawn due to our leader effect. So 2 7K attacks, and we are a 7K leader on the next turn, which is very good against the board of 5 and 6Ks for Kaido.
Yeah. We do have blocker, and we chose not to use it. Going down to we're gonna counter out of this instead of blocking.
Interesting.
Maybe we value the card cycle.
I guess so. I mean, like a blocker. I wouldn't say there's a lot of removal for blockers on the purple side. There is, but not an incredible amount. And that can just be more valuable the longer.
Maybe red. Do you think red purple Luffy is playing that many blockers potentially, or removal? I should say no.
Probably not. Like the best is kind of like Shanks for the quote unquote removal, but
6 into all Sunday, we let it go. Which I think we let it go because we want these attacks to start being inefficient. We're a 7K leader, so if you want to attack me, sure, commit the Dawn and make your turn weaker.
Yeah. And that's like the thing with Luffy. Like 3 life's not a lot, but if you're able to stabilize and consistently have a 7k leader, like your opponent has to go for like either attack you or go for board. They usually can't do both.
Yeah. Which has like it's always the problem with Whitebeard on top of that. All right, so we're at what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No island from Kaido. Big sad. But 7 Dawn. We're on a 7. We could just -7.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a play. We would get to draw 1, discard 1.
It is a legal move. However, I don't know.
Viewer discretion is advised, is what you're getting at.
Yeah. Use at your own caution.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, we could just put all 7 Dawn onto page 1. They can't defend it. -7. They're at 0 life for the rest of the game.
That's kind of goated.
It's kind of goated. If we had Onigashima, I would 100% do that. That would be the play. They got to be playing cautious the entire game now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we finally slowed down. This turn is taking more than the rest of the game combined, where we've stabilized.
Yeah. Yeah, Luffy's played exactly 2 cards, and we no longer need to rush. Oh, so we're gonna commit to some attacks. All right, we're gonna go 9.
Yeah, 9 into 7.
9. We have to counter out of that. We can't afford to just kind of middle around 1 life, right? That's just almost a death sentence. Maybe we can. Maybe I'm underestimating how strong being a 7k leader every turn is.
It's usually pretty good. Again, like when most cards are balanced around a 5k.
Yeah, that's fair. Like your whole deck's just worse.
Oh, Miss All Sunday? Yeah, why not? I guess you get
Trigger?
like 1 less.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because we needed to ramp again. Yeah.
All right, put all the Dawn underneath Kaido, and if they don't take it, -7. You can do it, I believe.
With 4 Dawn?
Don't listen to Eggman. Yeah.
No, I like it. I mean, whatever. We're sitting at 3 life. We don't die on board.
Oh, we doing it? Oh,
we did it. Oh,
come on,
okay.
Truman.
All right, so that's collusion. He's listening.
Nah, no way. No way, no how.
Oh, man. All right, so
you gotta get
this
rid
is the
of
Kaido's point.
2k,
Yep, so
1k. All right, we doing it?
We got out of it.
Oh, he's thinking.
Misplay.
Maybe this is why I get comments about me not being a good player. I don't know. Maybe.
No, we go for the dream, dude. We go for the entertainment and the dream. Like the players are the ones that got to be good. That's how I see it. We get to go to the finals no matter what, you know?
Yeah, that's true. We're always in finals. We're fine. Oh, man. All
right, so Luffy's at 10 Dawn, busted. We could just 10 drop's kind of bad. We have to go for board.
All right, so we went with wire, so we have a blocker again.
7 Dawn left.
This means we also get to attack here, and then we get to
we get the efficient Dawn usage.
All right, is this going on the board, or is this going into... All right, must be going... Yeah, wherever it went, it took a queen out.
Yeah, and then attack.
We got Wire's effect is mandatory, so you need to draw 1, discard 1 off the Eustace Kid effect.
Did we draw 1?
No, I don't believe so. Yeah, maybe he's looking like his hand, but no, you have to draw a discard with Wire. It's mandatory.
Okay. I think the judge will pick it up, unless he like draws like. It's hard to like break that game state.
Yeah.
Or do you have to resolve the attack first?
Yeah.
Is that the ruling? You might have to resolve it.
I don't actually know. That might be a good point. But yeah, you do have to resolve it eventually. But maybe like what? There's something that pops it. I'm not actually sure when the timing is.
I guess that is important. Oh, Magellan, minus the leader. Oh no, it minuses your.
That
puts you off your play.
Oh, that's a
Hell's Judgment. Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, another one. It's crazy.
Oh, and then but we can't Luffy effect.
Yeah, we can't Luffy effect, but we can now become a 8K leader.
Mm-hmm. And we did we already Luffy effect this turn? I don't think so. I think
We did because we used
Oh, we
Missile
did?
Sunday to go down 1 to 7, so we went to 9. Luffy
Oh,
effect.
we
to
went to
10.
9 and then 10. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we're not tripping. Ying's too good.
Ying's definitely in a good spot.
Mm-hmm.
Those useless Captain Kids are not searchable, and you don't get as much cycle as other decks. But when you find them, you feel very good about it.
And now that we're on 2 on top of that, kind of
Yeah.
we're resolving the 8K attack still,
Yes.
I think.
Because we got useless kid one attacking, and then another one on play.
Mm-hmm. All Stars. That is an interesting card. That's a card I haven't seen in a minute.
Ironically, I think it comes from the Star Deck Kaido. Star Deck.
Oh, yikes. All right, so with 4 cards in hand, 1 blocker, we are an 8K leader. We can't just... Do we like... I think we like pepper with like... I don't know, 8K. Like we can make our page 1 an 8K. We can make ulti. Oh, okay, no, we're gonna attack
trade with that. That's fair.
Mm-hmm. So are we at 10 Dawn this turn? No, we're 9 Dawn.
Yeah, 9-drop Kaido is really tempting if you have it, because that will get rid of their wire. You can maybe pressure down the Eustace Kid at that point.
I would just play 9-drop Kaido and then then Kaido ability and then go for game.
You won't have enough Dawn for that, unfortunately.
Oh, right, because the Kaido is -5. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Even if you had Onigashima out, it
yeah.
Oh, 10-drop? Oh no, 9-drop. Okay.
9-drop.
So
we do the
Oh
9-drop
no, they only had 9. Yeah, sorry. There's one more Dawn to the side there.
Yep.
All right, and then you get your draw 1, trash 1. And now you're a 10K attack into one of their 8Ks. I would probably make it their 8-cost or 7-drop kid, but I think either's okay.
I think because if they take the life, like I think you have to go for the character because it's just generating. Yeah, because now you make it so like they're not gonna be a 9K leader next turn if they have the 3rd kid, for example.
Yeah, that's true.
You kind of save 1,000 this turn. If the turn comes back to you, you saved 1,000 essentially. Yeah. Whereas if they countered out, they countered out no matter what. So it just kind of like, all right, -1 Dawn.
A little unfortunate there because you just mean you didn't have a way to get more value.
I'll be efficient. Yeah. Oh, is wire all turns?
Yes, it is all turns. Yeah.
Oh, so they both had to resolve the wire. Interesting. Oh wait, no, but it's when to your Dawn deck.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, they have 9 plus 7
under. Yeah.
At life.
So we take that last life and pass turn.
That means we don't have. That felt weird.
What are we? We are a 7K leader. Pepper with 7s, and
I guess so.
And if they counter out of any of the 7s, you just Kaido or you leader ability, trash the life, and attack big again.
I guess so.
That'd be my route, anyway.
Yeah, I guess 2 on ulti, 2 on leader, and see where we get from there. No. But we're only at 6 Dawn, right? Yeah, we're only at 6 Dawn, so we can't even.
Oh, because we were at 9 -5, so we're at 6.
We didn't have Oni to save it.
That's not available to us. You're right.
Yep.
I wonder if they're even running Onigashima, because that card just changes the game so much.
Oh, I'm sure they do, and I'm sure they wish they've seen it.
All right. 2, like you said. 4 cards in hand, just a 1K.
All right. Yeah, probably make this an 8 with ulti.
I mean, if we have a blocker.
Oh, we see.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Yep. Yep.
Wait,
Okay.
that's it.
That's 7.
Yeah,
Okay. Leader effect. Okay. Can you get out of a 10?
a 10.
No, I think you just discarded the. No, no, no. Yeah, yeah.
I think the life was the the
Yeah, the
Califla.
2K, which is very valuable. And I don't think he gets. I think Kaido
I
wins.
think yeah, I think Kaido wins. I think they're just kind of talking it over because the hand was a bunch of events from Luffy. Yeah, so the
Yeah.
Kaido gets over. So yeah, Kaido
Yeah.
wins. Wow.
Oh, wow. All right. We have for you guys table 3, both players undefeated. And should be a pretty interesting match. A match that I haven't really seen a lot of. It's Luis, an Arizona native, playing the Charlotte Katakuri versus Gavin Gonzalez, also known as Straw Hats on Are Cool on YouTube, playing the Starter Deck 10 Law, the new leader.
Yeah, I think we've only got to we've I think we started a game with Law, and we pretty much got a gist of what their game plan is. We saw a lot, like the top end, the highest top end we've seen is either the kid or actually the new 8-drop kid, and then on top of that, we saw someone play the, was it Ace? We saw the minus the
Yeah.
Whitebeard Ace
Yeah, we
for
did see
Rush, but
the. Yeah, it doesn't gain rush outside of a Whitebeard
Mhm.
leader, but the -3 to 2 things. Yeah, it was round 1 with against Zephyr. That's what we saw.
Oh, and Zephyr took that one.
No, Zephyr lost.
Oh, did they? Oh man,
Yeah.
I can't remember anything. But yeah, so it's kind of exciting to see any of these new decks because like the lists aren't solved, especially with our special ban list. No Marcos, no Namis to try to like piggyback off of the Straw Hat engine, but not too bad. Also has the new Bandai Premium mat for
Yeah.
Ace.
Yeah.
I feel like, what is it? The game with like deck boxes and then like the altar leader or something like that. Well, we're gonna
Yeah.
start with Gordon. Busted.
And that's fair. Like we don't need the Dawn. Like we're not using the Dawn anyways, and traditionally Katakuri doesn't have a lot of good ways to remove it. All right,
Yeah.
we're playing the very shiny pudding.
Yeah, guy. I think he's at his window, so we got that
Maybe.
good
Yeah.
Arizona sun.
It was raining this morning, and I don't know what it is. Like my apartment complex is cursed. It barely rains in Arizona, but when I moved in and I had people moving out, it was downpouring. I'm like, why? This is the one day in the month, and you're like, yeah, we got super lucky, huh?
Oh wow. Yeah. Well, that's like it's been raining like crazy over here in Florida too. Like
Yeah.
every day, the entire state even. All right, we're just gonna attack 8. All right, we don't have a lot of plans for what we're doing, or we don't have a game plan in our hand. So we're
Yeah.
just being aggressive.
All right. Yeah, and maybe thinking, we attack with leader if we hit something off of life, then we could use leader effect with Gordon to get rid of it, but no luck there, and we're
Yeah.
going
No.
back to Katakuri.
Yeah, because at the very least you could get rid of the pudding or something, right? Oh no, but this turn they're gonna play a 4-drop.
Yeah.
They're gonna play the Eggman,
Yeah,
and
they'll definitely play Baron Tamago. Sure. I know Luis. He
yeah, yeah,
definitely
yeah,
would rep me.
yeah. No,
Ooh, the Struzen?
to get rid of the Gordon.
Okay.
Wow, that's a little aggressive. Yeah,
I mean, do we have
kind of
Pyra?
worse.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine. It's a little bit expensive to play, but it does mean if they want to get rid of this Parasparrow, they have to spend resources, and if they do, then you get a draw card.
Yeah. So I don't even think you want to get rid of the Parasparrow most of the time. We're gonna attack for 6, leaving 4 in the back.
Yeah, if you're able to generate value without them getting like cards you want to remove. Oh, another one.
Painful.
Oh, great. Now there's 2 of them.
That's problematic. We're gonna get rid of a
Charlotte Cracker. Okay. Yep. The Trafalgar Law. Same promo kit. We're gonna give assumably one of the Parasparrows minus. Put that to the bottom. Play a Sachin Penguin to get 2 Dawn back. So pretty standard play for this deck.
Not bad. Not bad.
But it would have been way better if there was only one Parasparrow. Yeah, but using the leader effect, it does bypass the on KO effect, so you don't get the card draw there.
Decking.
Yeah.
Nice. Which is weird that a red purple card is a bottom decking effect. It's traditionally blue.
Yeah, I agree. Like red and purple, like red and blue make purple, so like there's There's some
There's some
moderate color theory on that, right?
yeah. Is that color? I don't know. I think they're like it always bugs me that there's like differences between like physical light, not physical light, like objects
Oh
color,
yeah,
and then like light color is different. Like
yeah.
it always
There's additive and subtractive light. Yeah,
yes.
or colors
I
rather. Yeah.
yeah, that was a little deeper than I thought we were gonna go, but we're here. And we're at 2 life already with Law. We're attacking for 6. We play as Sanji, and yeah, simple, straightforward turn for Katakuri. Just advancing board and attacking with what we got.
Yeah. And
So
only like
now Law
3 or 4
can.
cards for Katakuri, which is not a lot. We have 3 cards in life. We know the bottom one because we tucked it down there.
Mm-hmm. What do we do? Going in with Penguin and Sachi. At light? Oh no, at Pero. Yeah. I mean, you just got to get rid of the attacks eventually, and this is going to be the 10-drop mom. Nope, it's
Oh,
a
Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt.
Interesting.
Yeah, Thunderbolt. I think, I think that's not the worst thing to hit, like have no they have them know to
Mm-hmm.
have because just like they have to give up the life for it, and it usually like you're playing such a low end deck. Oh,
Oh, we got
another
a 2
Penguin and
pair, 2
Sachi.
Laws and 2 Sashis and Penguins.
Oh, nice. So this law board state's actually kind
Yeah,
of
it's
good
getting
now.
pretty developed.
Yeah. We might actually be able to win before 10 drops a problem. And we're going to 2k out of that. And then, 7k this.
Shirahoshi, okay.
Oh, nice.
That can help us clean up our hand.
Draw 2. If we haven't had 10 drop mom by now, surely. Oh, we get rid of the.
Yeah, because we're at 2 life. I don't think we can afford to use it.
We got to do one more
Okay.
double Thunderbolt.
Never mind. Yeah, definitely can't afford to.
Oh, man.
If those
And
cards were
next
in
turn,
life,
we're
though.
going in. Yeah. All right, 6 cards in hand. We have, I think it's 8 on turn.
I believe that's correct.
So we could. I think we're gonna secret rare Katakuri or Shirahoshi back.
That would be
Probably
very strong. Yeah, if we do have 8 Dawn, yeah. I'm not sure if there's 2 or 3 in the Dawn deck right now, but oh no, never mind. It's definitely is.
Yep.
Love that combo. It's very good.
Oh, it feels great. You just basically get to have the exact hand you want.
Yeah, just the amount of filtering is just unrivaled.
Mm-hmm. But now I'm at but on like the law side, we have 5 attacks this turn. No Dawn commitment needed. They just all get to go in. Yep. Attack. We don't even have to law effect. There's nothing really great to law effect unless we have like Gordon, maybe. Gordon plus something else gets us there. 4 cards in hand for the Katakuri, I believe. That's what the dice is signaling to us. All right, Penguin and Sachi for 6. Shirahoshi. Draw the 3 cards.
I'm sure we're going to see a bunch of Sparrows and just other non-counter cards just leave the hand.
Yeah, it's got to be. Probably 7-drop mom at this point is kind of negligible. If we're running that 10-drop, okay,
yeah,
that means we got like
we have 1 or 2 in hand, probably. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that comes down next turn? Even with, I mean, we've protected our life pretty well. We're at 2 life, still 3 attacks to go. But if I'm Law, I just go aggressive now.
Yeah.
I realistically don't need to get rid of you can get rid of the Shirahoshi, so like none of this like looping happens anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, 1k out.
Yeah.
7k.
I would have committed a little more Dawn, but if we have a specific plan for it.
All right, 2k, 1k. All right,
yeah.
We save it. 2 in hand.
1's a mom.
1 has to be a Charlotte Lin, yeah.
So attack 3k.
And you could -3, get rid of Pudding or something, and then we could play Rush Zoro as well to pressure.
Yeah, I think that pressure is gonna be too valuable because like if your opponent we have to do 1 damage for sure.
Yeah.
2 life will be doable, and yeah, we know we pretty much telegraphed that it's a 10 mom in there, so 7 is a guaranteed hit. Now we decide. I mean, if we have Rush Zoro, but we might not. Maybe struggling on which card is the good one to get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
My money's on Pudding. I think Strussen's a 1K power.
Yeah, yeah. Pudding's definitely the strongest one. I don't think like maybe Shirahoshi if you're worried about them Katakuring again, but
But if
I
they
don't think so.
Katakuri again, you're kind of okay with that. I
Yeah, I would be
feel.
okay with that.
Maybe our hand is our hand could be counter weak on the Law side. So going down to 1 life, knowing the 10 drop comes down plus a Katakuri plus the leader swing themselves could just be too much for us. But I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I guess we'll just kind of see like yeah -3. Yeah, I guess for the Pudding, why not?
I agree. I think it's the most scary thing on the board because it's the highest attack power.
Yeah, the highest attack power you can remove. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're
Shirahoshi.
opting to ignore the.
Oh, we
Oh, an
playing
Usopp.
Usopp?
I like this Usopp. Um,
Very interesting card.
I like the fact that it's got a unique like line of text to me and it's like always kind of relevant. It's just as cool. For the record, it's on KO. KO one of your opponent's cards with base 5K power.
Yeah. So it
So
doesn't
you
even matter
can't
if you
play
don
around
up.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't don it up. You can't dodge it like a jet pistol. You can't. It is going to KO what it wants to. But the reverse is true too. You can't somehow Gordon a Katakuri and then KO the Usopp and then KO the right.
Yeah.
Either way.
So we says quite the decision here. So we have I'm looking. Are they attacking with leaders somewhere? My guess is that's the decision.
Yeah, we just know it's 10 drop.
Yeah. Oh, we're going into life? Oh, if there's 10 drop, 8K can be enough. Yeah.
10 drop.
And can we defend this?
We should be able to.
Yeah.
It would be too weird. What is that? It's a 2K and a 1K. I just
2K,
can't really see what
1K. Yeah. All right. You have
so many
six
attacks.
attacks with 2 in life and 3 in hand. I don't think there's any way you can. I don't know. It's going to be very, very tough. Like beige in life would help you, but like, yeah, there's just based on numbers and how this game works.
Yeah, I think that's it. All right, 1K. Oh, 2K.
2K
Okay.
with beige, yeah.
So that's that. My opponent does that. I just go
another
5.
Yeah. Yep. If we have like Rush Zoro in hand, that's like another attack.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't matter how big our attacks are anymore. If it's just how many attacks can we get out.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is 6. 2K out.
2K. 5 again.
I think we can just do
777.
6. I think we could have done 777. Yeah. All right, 5 with Usopp, and then okay, this is the same 9K.
9K with Usopp. Yeah, Big Mom. 7 drop Mom.
And 2K.
So Law takes it, going undefeated.
Yeah.
These aren't. What is that? Top 8? No?
Maybe. I mean, we're gonna enter round 7 being 6-0, so that is usually good numbers. All right, so we got round number 7, 2 undefeateds of our 8. Oh, I think he shuffled the leader, and that's very funny. Luckily,
I do that all the time.
Non-issue, yeah, but yeah, that's the sneak attack, right? Like, oh, you don't know what I'm playing. Like, no, you gotta have a legal board state.
yeah, which is, I don't know. I feel like it happens more often in One Piece where people try to like change what is the accepted weight or ranger cards a little too much.
Compared to Digimon, actually, I don't know. Digimon had side stacking. I'm happy I think we've moved away.
I think we're so glad we're past that.
I think we've passed that.
I think there was a world where side stacking was a thing to like facilitate like webcam.
Nah,
but
don't give him anything. No way.
Okay, all right. We're giving
No,
them
no
nothing.
sympathy for side stacking
They're
on
as
my stream.
wrong as lands in front people, and those people deserve to be wrong.
Dang, that's great. Okay, not okay. I'm sorry. I was too hard. I was too hard on it.
Oh, okay, my bad.
But,
Me too. Me too.
Anyways, we got our match for you guys. We've got the red purple Law versus the Rebecca. Both players undefeated. Looks like Rebecca goes first and is able to get the effect off the leader. And yeah, very standard start for the leader. And I don't know. I don't think we've actually gone over what the Rebecca leader does on stream yet.
No. Rebecca says if you're at 6 cards or less, you can tap 1 Dawn and look at the top 2, take 1 Dressrosa and then trash 1 Dressrosa, or trash the other card. So it essentially lets you keep your hand filled to almost 6 every turn, or you start getting into in-game board states where you're drawing 2 cards a turn, which kind of outvalues your opponent. But in return, you can attack, and you're also a dual color leader at 5 life. But they also balance that with the not being able to attack.
Yeah. And so we got the we're thinking about Gyats are the Trunos. I kind of like Truno just because you will be able to remove whatever they play next turn.
Yeah, I think Truno's the play. You just want the removal. And they're going to be aggressive. We see nothing but aggression from Law. They instead of little weenies, they're filling the board early, and it's all 5k attackers. That has been the game plan we've seen from Law all day, and it's strong and aggressive. Like it's really good.
Yeah, and honestly, like it's going to come down to is Law able to put down a lot of pressure before like Rebecca's able to stabilize. Late game, Rebecca generates way more board advantage. And I think we're just gonna like stall it out. We're not gonna hit their life until we need to. And if Law's not like careful enough, you're gonna run out of resources pretty quick.
Which they can, because they're not drawing extra cards. They play from the hand for the most part
Mm-hmm.
with their ability. They generally they answer your body with their body. Essentially, is the way you can look at it when it comes to a leader effect.
Oh, but we do have our first good hit from there
already. Yeah, we are. Bomber.
Yeah, so we got the Star Deck Trafalgar Law. You had 7 or more cards in hand, and by 7 or more, I mean exactly 7. And because of that, you have to go down to 5 now.
So, been entertained in how all these people decide which how to do the Law effect. I still think the efficient way is just shuffle up the hand, tell them to cut it, and then top 2 or something.
We got a Truno, which we knew there was at least 1 in hand, and the
that hurts.
Kairos, yeah, that's a little unfortunate there.
And then we just honestly, Law has such an advantage here. I feel just off the fact that Rebecca really needs their characters, right? Without their characters, they don't have a leader attack, or an attack at all because they can't attack with their leader. So Law, if Law is able to just take tit for tat for the entire early game and just leave Rebecca without a way to attack, you're kind of.
And the other thing is that Trafalgar's Law effect at bottom decks, right? And Kairos is a good card on preventing deletion, but are being KO'd, but you don't get the protection against the Law effect.
Yeah, it kind of counters it pretty well. And we just played where to see what that card is.
Is that a Suru almost? No.
Oh, it is a Suru.
Is it Suru?
Okay. I think it's a Suru. So we're gonna mine it. Oh, so we're trying to get rid of this Law this turn.
Yeah, but we have to like double Suru, right? Oh, it's Tashigi. Tashigi. Okay.
So soon.
Yeah, but like that blocker doesn't do a lot when it can get bottom decked very easily. Tashigi just needs the minus to get into range 2.
Yeah, I don't imagine it's long for the world. But still not being able to attack, and we do have stage at least early. Early stage is always really nice. We just where we want to be.
And that gets some extra pressure there too, and yeah, we'll see. Again, like if I can definitely see if we get to late game, Rebecca just outvalues it. It can remove cards on board very easily, and it's very hard for Law to keep up.
Yeah, so it's a matter if we can get there because Law can go fast, and like this Tashigi is gone.
Yeah.
I don't see a world where it stays on board. It is just it's just an Otama away from being removed.
Yeah, and unlike the other Trafalgar Law, the red-green one, this one doesn't play a lot of 1s and 2 drops. It's mostly 3s and 4 drops.
Because you want your leader. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Arguably the same thing. Well, on play -2 or 3k with this guy.
Yeah. So we'll use the effect, get rid of the Tashigi there because it made a 2k, put it to the bottom deck. And what are we playing from hand?
We might not play anything. Oh,
Penguin and Sanji. Yeah.
That's the best card to be getting.
Yeah, especially early while you're still at like the low Dawn totals after the -3. You want to play that as soon as possible.
Oh, it's so good. The being able to like the fact that like we've been able to see it every game we've seen this Law player go in is kind of nutty. There's no searching in the deck, right? There's nothing that really like consistently can there's nothing that searches you heart priorities, right?
No,
not yet.
No, anyway? Not OPO5 will definitely get a lot of those cards for the deck, but right now, okay, yeah,
there's not much. Yeah,
Truno's good too. You definitely want to probably use it to get rid of, I guess, the blocker.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really recycle. They're all 5Ks at this point, right? So the best thing to get rid of is the blocker, because that's the one that's going to generate extra value.
Yeah, the card with text. Oh, we're playing okay.
Juden. This guy, he can
attack because of the stadium, so it's strong.
Right. And 7k too. So this is 7k body. We won't be able to Truno this turn. Yeah, we give it up. And now we're sitting on a 7k body. I wonder if we could. There are plenty of cards that get us like removal going. Like I know people are playing Round Table. People are playing Otamas, Brooks, Ace even.
Yeah, and the red purple law is weird because it generally doesn't have a lot of Dawn to just like put 10 underneath one card to attack with it. But with combination that, you know, if you give something minus power, not only is it easier for it to be in range for your leader, but it's just easier for your 5k to attack into a 4k, right?
Yeah, it's the only form of removal that really has like that dualness to it, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
All right, so I mean, with Law, you just always like, unless you don't have a good play target, you just always commit Dawn to something and use that Dawn to minus. So it's such an interesting way to play when you have minus Dawn effects, because like you get like 2 uses out of all your Dawn, which feels really good.
Yeah.
We're gonna Gyatz out of this 5k attack. Another 5k attack. These are all life.
Yeah, I think we're okay to take 1 or 2 hits, right?
Yeah, we go down to 3.
Oh, Red Rock. Oh man,
Sachi and Penguin. Oh, okay. We choose Law.
Man, if we took that first hit and got rid of that would have been fantastic.
That would have been too perfect.
Yeah, honestly, I don't want to like be a commentator that curses the game. You've
already did that
in the late game, and like Law's not really able to put a lot of pressure down.
Yeah, they're not. They're just like the cards in hand, right? Any attacks that they may counter out are just, it's gonna hurt because. Oh, here we go. Zoro, rush Zoro.
7. Oh, is this going into our big boy? No, going in life.
Oh, we're going aggressive.
And that's fine too. And then we can get rid of the Rebecca. Playing a Beppo, we get a Dawn back, but we're going to be at 6 Dawn next turn?
I think so. I think we're just kind of perpetually. No, it looks one. Yeah, it looks like.
Yeah, I think that's 4 Dawn right now. Yeah.
Yep. Right. So Harjuden goes into. Well, start with a leader ability. Technically, you don't have to reveal, but technically you do anyway.
Yeah, I always just reveal. I mean, the other cards.
It doesn't matter, right?
Anyways, yeah.
The way it's worded is you look at the 2, take a Dressrosa, and then trash the other one. But you have to reveal that it's a Dressrosa. So you end up revealing both no matter what. So the wording is just kind of. I think it's just for consistency's sake, because in this game, all searchers don't reveal the search.
Yeah. All right.
Going to tap the Rebecca for
to give -4. With the okay, Kairos. Get rid of the Beppo. Yep, very good target for that. Oh, get rid of a Gum. And now we can just pressure this board down really nicely.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Not committing Dawn to it. I guess we have other plans. Gonna counter. I think that was a 2K we just countered out. 7K. Goodbye, Sachi.
And then do we have 6 open for Sabo? No, I don't think we should, right? I know 5 open for Sabo. Yeah, I think we have 5 open because we have 1 Dawn left.
Yeah, I think we might have the 5. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, we definitely don't have enough for the 7 drop because that'd be very strong.
But definitely playing another character and then pressuring the Zoro once again, I think is definitely a play.
Oh no,
we're just gonna Bruno.
Get rid of it. Yeah, that's fine.
Nice. Sure, Law will be able to answer the Kairos, but I think the damage has already been done. Law is now playing with 3 cards in hand.
Yeah.
And from here, Rebecca can just start trying to draw 2 cards a turn, playing blockers, keeping themselves. The important thing is keeping yourself under 7 cards now, right? Like we made the mistake once. I don't see it happening again, unless somehow we get to like something ridiculous like 9 cards in hand.
Yeah, and like with 2 life, I mean, you can pressure maybe life 1 more hit, but we know 1 card in hand is Sabo, which is going to get a lot of power. And you've set up these boys to be very good at like helping remove the board too.
Oh, we're just gonna put all under. What is this? Oh, this is 6, so this is 11.
We're attacking into life once again. Wow.
And
-3 for something.
Have to.
No.
Oh, we just passed the turn.
Wow.
So just dump our hand of blockers, and if they try the same gambit, oh, we're gonna attack life now.
Oh, you know they want to take this so bad.
Yeah, no way that wasn't a take. All right, we got 6 cards in hand. We're gonna Rebecca effect, reveal the 2 Kairos. Yeah. I think we just want the ability to, if we need to, attack an active character. Oh, we're just gonna give them 2 cards. I guess with the board clean, we're not too afraid of just like an all-out attack next turn. So the cards in hand doesn't matter too much, and we're gonna body up on blockers.
Yeah, which that one can get hit. But I think we have. Oh, we're playing the Luffy.
The Luffy.
Okay, so not. There are definitely plays for lethal that like you can like if you play 3-drop Zoro, get rid of the blocker, and then you have enough attacks. But I think you have enough. Like with a 2K in hand, I don't think that's very viable.
And we're at what 8 on the Law side after everything's said and done.
Yeah. So honestly, just not a lot of Dawn to play with either.
Yeah. All right. So it's gonna be a tough turn for Law because we're staring down Rebecca having lethal too. Because any card you really play at this point is just gonna make your defense weaker, and with 3-4 attacks on board with probably one of them being a King Kong gun is kind of scary. So you have to set up blocker. We don't have 7 cards in hand. Oh, round table to Luffy.
Okay. That will help you buy another turn.
Yep. Absolutely.
But it will not guarantee another turn.
Yep. I think it gets pretty close. And like the King Kong gun. Oh, we're gonna play a Brook off of this. This is, I believe, I always get them confused, but this is definitely the Brook that says when attacking -2K to different targets. I forget if it's starter deck or the main set. But
I think it's main set. Set. Yeah, you get to attack and give -2K to 2 things.
All right, and we pass turn with 3 down up. All right, no. He picked up his hand like it was his turn, but no, we still lost turn. No, you're right. It is main set. Look at that. We counter out of something. Oh, the leader attack. Tap 3, Zoro, attack 1 more time. Oh, we choose not to attack. Interesting. Oh, not giving our opponent the chance to clear our board once again. Yeah, fortunately, Luffy being gone, it hurts. Rebecca, go.
Yeah, I mean...
Sabo.
Oh, Ideo.
Oh, we're going to take the Leo.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Leo, which can get rid of any of these now with the giant there, yeah.
Aandroidd, something like that.
Oh, just another Luffy.
Just another Luffy, and then I think we just send it.
Going to board, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Restand, go into Zoro.
And unfortunately, we don't have any Dawn to like back up. Like back this up with like an extra blocker, just because like this one blocker can just get removed. So like
Yeah.
we're essentially playing without a blocker on board as long as Law. I guess your opponent still has to like minus Dawn, and you're okay with that
Yeah.
at this game state.
I think you're fine, but it does seem a little perilous. I will agree on that.
Mm-hmm. So do we go for yeah, we're going for life. 1k out. And then one more 1k out. We take that one. Surprised we 1k'd out.
All right. And probably Gavin's last turn. But might be it's getting pretty close. It's getting pretty close.
It's grim because at this point the Rebecca probably had we saw 2 Gums or King Kong guns go to the grave already. So that's tough. They probably don't have that, so we can probably rest assuredly assume they don't have a third one in hand.
Yeah, and also I want to correct. I think I said that Hadrian into Leo was a good play. Unfortunately, both tapped the leader for their effects. So,
Yeah.
that's like there are some unfortunate, but yeah, that was not a legal play. So I'm glad they did not attempt it.
Well, this guy knows. This guy knows.
Eric knows how this deck works.
Yeah.
On the cusp of being 7-0, very impressive.
All right. Yep, we do the law effect without any
without
efficiency.
Playing anything. Oh boy.
9k. What do we do? We have to counter. I mean, do we have to counter out of this? I don't think we do. Yeah, take it. And that's the rest of the turn. This might just be it.
Yeah, I can't tell for sure. Gavin looks like he's got about 3 or 4 cards in hand.
I think it's like 3 or 4. Yeah. So is this just math? With 7k, 2 7k swings?
If you have 2 Gums, just put one on Kairos and one in Hadron, right?
Yeah, you're probably right. We're counting out 4. Okay, so going 9. Oh no, more than 9. No, it is 9.
That gets at least 3 cards out of hand.
Mm-hmm. And that's just numbers. You have 2 7k bodies to back that up.
That can attack, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, we take that.
All right, yeah, just put everything in. I mean, if we have any Gums, we do it now.
Mm-hmm. Any Gums now? Honestly, I don't think you're afraid. I think you. Oh, all right, go 7. See what happens. But I would have just put everything under Harjuden. And.
All right.
And then.
And Luffy or restand and go for it, right?
Do we not have 7?
Yeah, we should. Do.
Yeah, we look like we do. Yeah. Picking the 7, restand, doing it properly, but it could just be ceremonial at this point. I think they see that too.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, I've got what?
Double Ace, Otama, and another 2k. So they did have a lot of 2ks in hand.
Yeah, they could have gone a 9, but not enough to get out of a 6 + 7, 13k. Yeah, not quite. And Eric is continuing his undefeated streak.
What is that, top 4 for our Rebecca now? Unfortunately,
one of the undefeated 4 going into it.
Undefeated 4. Yeah, you're right. And the Treasury Cup pricing has changed too, right? Like we're on serialized Shankses now.
Yeah.
We have what is the other prizes?
I believe it's just mostly like a lot of like the alt art like top 64 because I believe Queen is one of them, which I know a lot of people are really
we're on the
Queen
about. And is that the Whitebeard Queen and Jozo or something?
Yeah, let me get the full list for you guys. So this is for our Treasure Cups online, and we have for our top. Yeah, so top 8 gets the Shanks, top 16 get the Queen, and top 64 get the Marco.
Oh, there's a Marco. Okay.
Yeah, and
Interesting.
so additionally too, I believe top 16 in person gets the Shanks, so only top 8 gets the Shanks for this one.
Okay. Oh, first trigger Paraspiral. Not the best trigger for first life. However, kind of the best second one. Second
Yeah,
best.
yeah,
Cracker first check is always the craziest thing to me.
yeah. Well, when you're against a 4 life leader, it doesn't do as much pressure, but
Fair.
you we'll have to see what this looks like.
Going into the next turn with 2 attacks is gonna be pretty rough. We're gonna just play the Nami, no effect, just on curve.
Yeah, not enough Dawn to use the effect, so it's still like the fact that it has a when attacking part of it too is great. So not really hurting too much, but you
It
obviously would have
justifies
liked
it. It being repeatable justifies it only searching for or searching 3 cards.
Yeah,
I
and
still think it doesn't search Straw Hats, which bugs me, but
yeah, that is weird because like half the cards do include Straw Hats, but Nami is only film. But imagine if it did find Straw Hats. That'd be very wild.
That would be Law's best card or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or that'd be a lot of green, a lot of red green would love that card.
Yeah.
And our turn 2 has Cracker, and then we go down to 2 life. We just took 2. I guess traditionally Doflamingo does like going low life really quickly like this.
Yeah,
We
if you
play
have
a
like
lot
a
of
Thunder
one.
Bogla to help you get back to the even curve, I can understand why they want to do it.
That's fair. And then, all right, so we're on Doflamingo's turn still, resolving Nami, and we counter. Oh, we were about to counter out.
No, we're looking about what card we're getting from the
For
Paraspora, right?
Paraspiral.
Yeah, so we get a Charlotte Cracker.
So basically, that doesn't bode well for the other two cards, right? Charlotte Cracker here is kind of probably one of the worst cards you could be picking up. I mean, it's a 1k counter at best in this scenario. You're not realistically ever going to get the double attack off anymore.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's the worst card, I guess, that you could pick up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but Shirahoshi?
I can check. Sure. All right, the casino's going.
2 for 2 so far.
Not bad, not bad. That's looking good for our odds. Jeez. We're the Rebecca deck is getting deck checked, so we moved on, and hopefully we'll catch the end.
Yeah, I would imagine this match ends way ahead of time.
Mm-hmm. So we'll get there. Give that guy a break too. We followed him a lot, and we're just gonna play an Usopp,
and then get 2 Dawn back. Sure. So we have 3.
We could. I'm always afraid of like the Onigiri playing the Baccarat or the vanilla Usopp, and then
another Usopp, yeah.
And then we just have so many attacks the following turn. This Luffy, it just feels like the Doflamingos that go aggressive are the ones that end up winning, which is why we're seeing 10 drop get phased out.
Yeah, and real quick too, because I don't think we really mentioned this. The Carta Magic event's still going on right now too, and I think there are 3 undefeateds. There are a Katakuri, a Queen, and a Black Luffy.
Oh, that's what I heard. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really cool to see, like, even though there are 2 events going on at the same time, just that diversity.
Yeah, right. So Queen and Black for them, or Black Luffy for them, and us, we get a Doflamingo, a Rebecca as our uniques, which is cool. And I don't know, if we were able to live in this meta for a little longer, I'm sure we would see Katakuri still be around, probably still top 5, top 4, top 3 even, but like nowhere near the representation it has right now. I think its conversion rates have proven that it's not the monster everyone thinks it is. It's just annoying. The roulette is and then 10 drop mom is probably a problem.
Yeah. All right, well, back to this one. We've got, a decision on what we want to do, probably like pressure-wise and attacking-wise. Not attacking with Cracker first feels a little bit worse because it goes into Punk Gibson. I think he's deciding the same thing. Yep, okay, 5. Just an easy 5 just to test the waters.
Very talented. And we're at, was it 5 down for the Katakuri? So no,
just 1.
We're on 6. So
but now this is going to be an 8K attack, which just doesn't get you over a 9.
doesn't, but I think we're okay with that. And we instantly put that to the bottom. Oh, here's the onigiri I was talking about. Is it Baccarat or no? It's Usopp. Okay,
that's
sad.
That's still a pretty good guess.
Which of the two? 50% chance.
I don't know. It was obvious to me that it was going to be Usopp. I, with a keen eye, could have, glistened that there's probably an Usopp in hand. That's a lie.
Cool. That's good. You had me going. And then we pass turn. We're standing here, and we're just gonna immediately attack with that Usopp. Trying to really playing around. I guess playing around, not attacking with the Nami first. I feel like is probably wrong, just because if you're planning on getting value out of the searching effect using one, like losing it to a. Oh, we're attacking, or we're attacking.
I think we're going for board. Yeah, I think that's fair, because if those crackers go unchecked, the Charlotte Cracker's just very strong.
That could be a problem, yeah. Especially if somehow we get to a scenario where you have more life than them. And then Nami, do we Nami effect? We're at 7 Dawn, I believe. Pinwheeling a little bit, but still kind of funny. The other undefeated in this tournament are another Doflamingo and a Rebecca, for the record.
So that's going to be waiting at one of those are going to be waiting at round 1 with the winner of this match. Or table 1
2K.
next.
Oh, we 2K out, and we don't use the Nami search.
Yeah.
Oh, 7 drop Luffy right on. Oh, that's why we didn't search.
Yeah, because we're on the odd curve, which is usually just kind of worse. You kind of like lose out on like 2 additional cards, but that's what it is.
Oh, and we do Brook and don't follow up with anything, which it would have been awkward to follow up with anything, but at that point, is it better to play the other thing than Brook?
I don't know.
Questions.
That is a solid question.
But either way, it's staring down 6 attacks, all viable next turn, and you're only on 8 Dawn, so you have to somehow. If you have 8 drop Katakuri, it's definitely the play. Either you try to see if you can pick something off on the board real quick with the Cracker and the Katakuri leader, and then Katakuri your Shirahoshi to the top. It's probably your best hope this turn.
It's just a wide board though. Like Katakuri has generally a tough time against these because there's just so many 5Ks.
Yeah, and they're all viable attacks, and you don't want to get rid of you're playing so many non-counter cards like between Parasparrows, between Secret Rare Katakuri, between 10 drop Mom, 7 drop Mom, Yamatos. There's a lot of non-counter cards.
Yeah, and it's just like I think this is why like Doffy's been so good. People who've been able to say, the adaptation is that we don't care about Whitebeard or 6K leaders being around. These 5K attacks get so much pressure and value, and we're one of the best decks to do it.
Yeah. I mean, almost better than Zoro even. And Zoro was really good at it. Granted, Zoro, took a hit on the ban list, but I feel like in this meta, Zoro might have. I mean, the Dawn. Maybe I'm understating Damon. The Dawn.
Yeah, Zoro's still around, but I think technically he's got hit the hardest. It's been waning a little bit. I'd be really surprised to see if any top in any of the like 3 large events we have this weekend.
All right, so we got the block. So now we attack with a Cracker.
Yeah, and this play just means that, oh man, you should have done that earlier. Oh, you're putting the Shirahoshi back. Interesting.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, so you can kind of stem the bleeding, filter your hand a little bit. I prefer. I advocate for healing with your Secret Rare Katakuri. Then.
Yeah, it might just depend like how much how good is your hand. If your hand is just awful, it might be the better play just to get that cycle. But look at all these. You've got a wide board. It
is a lot of attacks.
9 Dawn to work with. That's quite scary. And the first hit's going to be safe, right?
Yeah. So you just attack 5 with like an Usopp or something, and then they get to filter their hand. But they could. No, this board, even if they. There's just so many 5Ks. Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, what's stopping Doflamingo from saying, uh,
Yeah,
7 7 7 7,
yep.
and
Oh,
then
here we go.
moving
Here
on.
comes the
The
5K
onslaught.
march. Yeah.
So we know, oh, man, even this Luffy could attack.
Yeah, and I think, do you think we're going into Charlotte Cracker? Because if they put the Shirahoshi in hand, that probably means their hand's quite terrible.
No, I still kind of advocate for healing, even like, and they're going face. I think it's just the safer play to put yourself at 3 life and then get the chance to filter versus like getting rid of a Luffy. Because that's still a life you're gonna have to, like, you have to go for your own game at some point, and like healing your opponent one sometimes just isn't it. Especially you're staring down all these bodies anyway.
Yeah.
One less isn't gonna be too much.
All right, and deciding on like one 7 drop out of hand, and what's the next card? 8 drop. Yeah, I don't think those are gonna get much value for you.
So we got to fix our hand. Got rid of 2 non-counter cards, which
Yeah, but we look how much Dawn we have left in cards on board. It is absurd.
oh, it's pretty bad. I just don't. We probably don't attack with this Luffy, at least. All right, we're going. Is that 2 Dawn? Yep. 2 Dawn on Nami. And our Katakuri player knows what the bottom of the life is.
Yeah, because we moved that down 100%. I remember that.
Still right. 3 cards in hand or 4 cards in hand for Doflamingo. Like, there is not a lot they could do. I mean, what can they do? We're at 9 Dawn. It could be just another Luffy into like an Uta or something wild.
Yeah.
All right, now we're making moves. Attack for 5, 1K out. It's pudding. Attack for 5. Oh, we have plans for all 7 Dawn or all 9 Dawn. Oh, is it Kaido? Kaido would be way too good here. 1 more.
Yeah, that they're probably thinking about it because it is very expensive, but the pressure would just be insane. You would not be able to remove it next turn. You get the immediate value of getting rid of the Charlotte Cracker, and like would you even be afraid to swing with Luffy?
Maybe. I thought you might not. I don't think you swing with Luffy here.
Oh, you know they're thinking about Kaido at this point. Yeah, with 9 open.
I mean, they have to be at this point. What do you do? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, we're actually going to attack with the Luffy. Yep. And at the Cracker?
I would
or is it at life?
guess at life, yeah.
If it's at life, no. Well, the Kaido will get rid of the Cracker anyway. So is it a trigger?
No, and again, they know the bottom card of that life. Yeah, it is Kaido.
Oh, babe, and then goodbye, Cracker.
Yeah. And going for board, or not for board, for life. And they know this bottom card is probably a bit. If it's beige, it feels so
like a
bad.
beige. Yeah.
It feels so bad.
Or a Thunderbolt, just something that's not going to be relevant.
Yeah.
Oh, they take it to the hand.
And if they 10 drop right now, if they go to 1 life, you go to 1 life, but you just can't win.
Yeah. And you can't go for game either. 2 up. There's most definitely a spider web. Shirahoshi can't get you games. Too much done. That's checkmate. I think we're going into a Doffy final. Maybe not a mirror. We'll see. But a lot of cards in Katakuri. This feels bad. Like, sure, Doflamingo only has 3 cards, but Katakuri is on the losing end. And we have way more cards. Oh, man. Just flooding the board. Yeah, it's just yellow has a hard time with the removal at the end of the day.
Yeah. And I think like a lot of yellow decks like took out like the Randolphs and the 6/8 pair of Sparrows just because they didn't want to be as like tempo oriented. But I honestly still feel like that's kind of the way you want to build it.
Yeah, I think because like you need bodies to answer their bodies is like
Yeah.
the way is the logic, and like you don't really get that many. Like you want them if they go for your board, you want to be able you want to force them to have to commit more Dawn to go for your board because you can't do what Yellow can't do what Doffy did here, right? Play multiple characters off turn, off curve with extra Dawn here and there. All right, we're attacking 8. Look at the life. It gets revealed. It's a queen. 8 at what do you think? Do you think it's character? Oh, we take. But yeah, Shirahoshi just 10 Shirahoshi. We would have spiderweb by now, I feel.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Is that? It's not 10, sorry. It's 8. 1,
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't really. As long as you get out of it, yeah, that is enough.
Oh, Benefiesta's 2Ks. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Searcher and then it's not.
And yeah, I honestly think he just said, okay, you got it. I don't think they're gonna just finish it. Like, I give up. That's it. Yep.
Yeah. Katakuri's just gonna walk away from this. Unfortunate.
Yeah. Ethan takes the game. He's gonna be in finals in the next round, round 9. And let's go see what table 2 is looking like.
But we're just resolving mulligans.
All right. Sorry about that. Yeah, we are back. Yeah, they were just thinking on their mulligan for quite a bit. I mean, it's the most important mulligan of the day, right?
Oh, 100%. This is their most important match of the day. That's why, like, I don't know. I struggle to see how people do it. Right? Like, it's just every match you win is just like the next one's more stressful. Like, and you're not free until you lose.
Yeah, you're not, right? Like sometimes and like I obviously bubbling out feels like the worst because like you are so close and then you don't get there. And you feel like, oh man, there was 4 more hours I could have like, I don't know, like relaxed.
Like we were talking about it earlier, like when we first followed the Rebecca around round 5 to round 6, like they're undefeated. They won 6 in a row, but they could very easily this could have been a 10-round tournament, and they could have easily ended the day at 6-4 and not gotten any prizing. But I guess the pressure, on some levels, the pressure is off too, because if you lose this one, you're guaranteed.
Yeah, you should still get top 8, and the difference between 8th place and 1st place is, in my mind, a little minimal. But there is, you definitely want to get there, right? You want the glory,
you
right?
You want to say you have the win, yeah, absolutely. I expect this to be a fast game too.
Yeah, we'll find out. So we go. It looks like Gerald is on the turn 2 play, which is generally where you want to be. I'm gonna end submissions. It looks like let's see. Ethan has richer channel point friends, at least into our prediction. It looks like about a 3 to 2 vote for Ethan on our channel points.
Ooh, we got some believers. All right.
We get a Fiesta to find a 4-drop Brook, and we're gonna pass from there.
Straight into the attack. No Dawn committed. Probably gonna just play the Nami right away.
Yep.
And we take the life too. So what we do with this 2 Dawn, we either have our own Buena Fiesta, or we Nami, vanilla Usopp, or Baccarat, whatever.
Yeah, and like the odd curve just feels so bad because again, like you could play Usopp, but then that means like you don't like Nami doesn't have counter in hand. Like, it is weird. But going first and having like your turn 3 when you have 5 Dawn being Brook into Nami, that feels good. That feels like
feels wildly good. But I mean, the first attack also matters. Your opponent's first to 3 life. They didn't establish attacker last turn, so.
Yeah, and if you're on that odd life, you do kind of want to go down to 2 so you can potentially Bagua up, back to the even curve. Oh, it looks like we're going to use
We are going to do the Fiesta,
and I'm guessing it's overplaying just a 3-drop as well.
Oh yeah, it must, because they were thinking over, and we kind of get rewarded. We get to see a Luffy. I mean, I think the Luffy count in the mirror matters a lot if we get that far. But Buena Fiesta, and we just passed the turn. This could be like a 3K. Nope. Never mind. Because like the value that 3K Worlds gives you a lot of the times in the Doflamingo deck is like you just got a free 3K or 3-drop body on the board, and the perfect setup that you were mentioning.
Yeah.
Oh, that feels bad.
It's
Go
very. I think Gerald being on even curve and seeing just good cards to play with it already gives him a bit of a leg up.
Yeah. Does keep the hand a little slow though. So maybe we can get some value out of here. We're on 5 Dawn now. We could Uta. It looks like we're gonna probably play our own Brook into Usopp. And we take that life. As you said, probably Bagua. Just leaving it open for Bagua to be active.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, our own Brook.
This is clearly a mirror match. We have identical boards. Small like life and Dawn total differences, but it is looking like a mirror.
Most definitely.
The sugar.
I can see why they struggled last turn. Like they had the Usopp and they wanted to play last turn. That could have been the aggression they wanted. Oh, and we play the sugar. Attack into the Usopp. We let it go.
Oh, we didn't untap 2 Dawn either. And it is up to. I wonder if that was a decision. Yeah, because it is a. Oh, they're asking about it, but yeah, the Don Quixote effect is not mandatory. It says up to 2. But it looks like I'm gonna guess his opponent is okay with it. But that is if they want to be like, no, sorry, you chose 0, that is 100% legal.
That is legal. Yeah. I don't know. I respect the sportsmanship too.
I do too.
It always bugged me when like people wanted like the 9-drop Whitebeard is also a thing. You could theoretically not choose your leader for the plus 2K, right? But I feel like there is an implied targets to things, implied board state. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. There's no reason to ever not open the Dawn up, I guess. There's never a reason to not give your leader the plus 2K with Whitebeard, so. All right, so, oh man, we're already going to 1 life. We lost the Usopp. Yeah, he might just have, Gerald might just has such a lead on the game.
Yeah, sure does.
Did we pay the 4? Yeah, we paid 4. 2 for Sugar, 4 for Nami, get the 2K chopper. We got our engine going. We don't have blockers, but we have plenty of attacks going in.
Yeah, we got the 2 Dawn and just I don't know. Like I do think Gerald is on the fast track for winning this game.
Brook would be a guess of mine.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, I don't know. We don't even really care that much about losing this. And then if they play literally anything, the sugar effect is going to go off, which we haven't really seen sugar all day, even though we've seen a good amount of green, purple Doffy, I feel like.
I feel like sugar kind of I feel like that's that's where people are cutting in terms of like trying to fit in the vanilla Usopp and the 9-drop Kaido, the Onigiris. I could be wrong. Maybe we just never saw them in the other games.
Yeah, if you're playing like the more aggressive version, yeah, I think that is fair.
All right, so play. Oh, we at least have 7-drop. Do we have the Uta to go with it? No, Brook into Buena Fiesta. Draw another card. Maybe get a 2K. Not the most optimal play line, but this does get bodies on board. Potentially, we don't lose next turn, and then. But oh my god, never mind. The sugar is gonna tap this Luffy.
Yeah, and then being able to trade with the Brook feels good, or like. I mean, funny enough, like your Fiesta can trade with the sugar because they're both 0s.
Nice.
Yeah. Sugar's effect is mandatory. I believe they're just waiting to finish the effects of Luffy.
Yeah, they're trying to finish Buena Fiesta Search.
Yeah.
Yeah. 6 cards in hand. So, how do we claw our way out of this? I don't think we do. I think if Gerald just rests the Luffy here and now with the sugar, and then we just go aggressive. 2 Dawn. Did we pass turn yet? No. Oh, we're gonna. Oh, we attacked with the Brook? Oh no, we attacked the sugar with the Bonafista, like you said.
Yeah.
All right, that
Did
took
we
me
not
for a
use
loop.
sugar effect?
We did. We spider webbed it back.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I missed it. My apologies.
Yeah. That's why I was confused. I was like, wait, are we passing turn? What's happening? No, we attacked the Bonafista into the sugar.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then spider webbed out. All right, so I just attack face.
Yeah.
I just go.
Yeah. I think when that's this far ahead on board, at least. But I mean, I guess you really only have 2 5Ks now, right? With one of them being Nami. Sugar is nice because it prevents them from playing any blockers really next turn either.
We have 8 Dawn. So much. Oh, very talented. Saw that? Spinning the Dawn. That was cool. All right, tap 1. We're gonna attack with the Nami. No Dawn, so it's just a 5K. Search top 3. No whiff. We get a Nuta. So we'll probably place our own 7-drop Luffy into Uta.
Yeah, because we do have the 7 Dawn available to do that.
Yep. All right. Luffy a face one more time. Or Usopp. And then we can, from there, we Bagua. That helps our
so we're
curve
going
a
to
little
be at
bit.
10 next turn. That's actually pretty scary.
Fiesta at Fiesta.
Oh my god, you hate to see it.
The violence. 5 at lead once again. Oh, we're going to 2K. That's unfortunate. Always hate to see that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and I think it's
and then 7.
7-drop Luffy into Uta, getting rid of the aggressor being a Fiesta, and pass with 2 open.
So we're at 10. So 10 drops cool, but that's kind of as far as it gets, right? We can pressure the Nami a little bit. We attack with Brook. Uta blocks. We rest our other Brook, and then we attack Nami one more time and hope for the best after that. If we play anything, our Luffy gets tapped or rested. And then
I don't know. Like it is a lot back and forth. We saw Gerald take again like the early lead, but there's such a potential to stabilize. I think for Ethan, if a good 10 drop at the right time, like you do not want to block with your Luffy because you do not want it to get stunned.
Oh, true. And same with the Uta.
Yeah.
So, we let the Nami go. That's huge. Even though we have like 2K Chopper and stuff. Second Brook. I imagine that the Usopp just trying to do something about this board. If they let the Nami go, they probably let the Usopp go.
Yeah.
At least that would be my logic to it. I don't see a world where the Nami's more valuable, or they could just be the same card, and you're not ever going to consider using the win attacking effect once again.
Yeah, because like sometimes like late game you just don't find the Dawn to actually pay that 1.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's the block.
There's the block. All right. Are you gonna get punished for it?
Leader one more time.
Yeah, because you want to. If you're attacking with 7-drop Luffy, you do it before you play your Doffy because the sugar's still there.
Mm-hmm. And then so Doflamingo attacks. I imagine still again the Usopp.
Yeah.
Be 2K out of that. So do do we use our Luffy into the Usopp or the Luffy? Do we try to almost guarantee that we get a body off of the board, or do we try to risk it and try to go for the biggest body on board?
I think we go for the with 2 Dawn open. Like if they want to protect the Luffy, they can, right? So
That's fair.
Usopp's probably the better pick, but it is close.
Well, they have already used one spiderweb, but if they have a second one, maybe the play isn't to attack with the Luffy.
Yeah, because like as you said, but then it feels bad because you know that Sugar's gonna hit that Luffy anyways, right?
I guess you have to pick between the lesser of two evils, right? Risk. Well, you're behind, right?
Yes.
So at some point, you need to take risks to get ahead, and I think just attacking with this Luffy at the Usopp and hoping they don't have the second spiderweb is just the risk you have to take.
Yeah, and
That's how you get ahead.
Yeah, and it's both. I think both people, they're both just staring at this board like, how did we get here? Like, what is the path? Like the Sugar and being able to protect it, even though it took a lot of resources, or at least some resources last turn, is turning out to be the correct play. Oh, 9-drop Kaido. Okay.
We do know they were playing, and they get rid of the Sugar,
which means it won't be able to activate its effect.
True. Because of how turn priority works, it's off the board before it even gets before it's even Gerald's priority.
Yeah. So like now what? Do we go for their Luffy? Do we go for their Usopp? Like, it's such so tricky.
Very tricky. We have one Dawn, unless we have Onigiri, or like a 1-drop, like a Borlo Breath. It might just be the play to put the 1 Dawn under Kaido, attack the Luffy.
Maybe like it,
and then like
with Uta though, Uta just gets the block, right? Uta will get the block easy.
Uta gets the block, but then you still got rid of the body anyway, right? I think we're more concerned about body count. Character count. How much Dawn do we have? Let's double check.
Oh, it's one more. There it is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
cool.
It's been fixed. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, there's -5. We're good. All right. Thunder Bagua, which technically gets you another Dawn and a 2K. A little expensive. All right, are you attacking with Luffy, though?
At the Luffy.
Yeah, I'm going to say, is Luffy next on this attacking block, or?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I would. Right? Because if with 2 cards left in hand, you attack the Usopp. You put them off of 2 cards. Oh, no, we're just passing? No?
No,
Maybe.
He's just Thunder Boggle getting the Dawn, which, I mean, I guess makes sense if you end up using the -1 with I doubt you will, but it's the play.
Yep. Oh, we just pass. Okay, so we're valuing. I just see if we attacked the Usopp there to protect it, it would just decimate their hand. And maybe we do lose the crackback though.
Yeah, because like 1 10-drop would lock down 3 pretty good cards. You'd be able to maybe pressure down their Brook. And they're starting at 7 Dawn next turn? Unless if they have Bogwa, it goes up to 8, but still.
If you're confident on living this turn, because you yourself haven't used, I don't recall any spiderwebs being used on Ethan's side or any kind of events. I think they Bogwed once to get back to the 10 curve. But Doffy Mingo plays more events than that.
And it's tough because if you kind of want to attack with Uta, but because you want to get around Punk Gibson, but you have 2 targets for Punk Gibson right now, and the fact that Luffy's a 7 cost instead of a 6 cost is important. Kaido can interact with it.
Yep. And then it's tough. And then like attacking with blockers in such a like a delicate board state is always gonna feel bad because then you start feeling like, oh, I lost because I used up my blockers instead of attacked with my blockers instead of blocking.
Yeah, and so we're saying 7. So no 9-drop Kaido, no 10-drop Doffy in play this turn, going down to 0.
Oh, does Gerald just win? Do we have no counter in him?
Yeah, at this point, like if you try to get rid of a Brook and you're successful, you could have gone for game.
Yep. No, I think you're on the go for game plan. Attack for 7.
I think you 7 with Uta first, though. As much as you want it for a blocker, like Punk Gibson means that you just lose the game. Oh, double 2K.
No, 2-1. It's a 2 and a 1.
2 and a 1. Yeah. Yep.
So he needs to be able to get out this next attack, and Pump Gibson would have been it.
Yeah, so that's very bizarre. I mean, I guess what, do you go 9 with Uta? Do you just pause and say maybe I can pressure next turn? Do you think I can survive this next turn?
I don't know. Like that's such a like you do have in all fairness
9 with Luffy.
9 with Luffy.
All right, block.
And we block and we don't protect it.
Oh man. Oh, just being.
Did we just send it?
Did we just send it? Like, win the tournament right here?
Oh, it could be like.
Oh, he's passing.
Yeah. That could have been the biggest bait
ever. Yeah.
Yeah, for like it had Ethan actually had like the Pump Gibson or something for the last attack.
Yeah, just to be like, oh yeah, I had to discard 2 cards for that one. Like it, the mind games going on is crazy.
That is a little wild. This now the question, like it always feels like it's Doflamingo's last turn, right?
It does. It does for several turns.
Ethan's last turn. Like, does he have to win this turn?
I think this is the last turn where he's playing the game, as in like he's the active player. I don't either wins here or loses next turn. I feel like almost guaranteed.
Got you. I see what you're saying. It would be ceremonial after, after Gerald does. Yeah, I get it. That's cool.
All right, so we're doing just the big old 5K. Punk Gibson. To get rid of the other one.
Yep.
I don't think Ethan can win now, especially since you have 7 Dawn right now, I believe.
Yes, you only have 7 Dawn because you -5 from the Kaido. You didn't like boggle anything back. Because you still have 2 life.
Yeah, 2 life too. Like even with Sugar, like you could maybe go for board and defense, but even then, I don't think it's in the cards for Ethan. I think this is going to be it for Gerald.
No. Well, I guess we'll see. I wonder if we drew into this Pump Gibson too.
And he's going for board. Okay. He's going for Usopp.
Oh. So that last attack went into Usopp.
Yeah, and so instead we Punk Gibson and double get out of it. And yeah. I think in this, obviously we don't get a good information for that. I don't think it super matters much either way. I mean, it gives more information on what the priorities
where the player's mindset is, right?
Yeah.
Right, I'm going for board, which kind of signals like I don't think I can win this turn. Oh man. So now I think you just attack with Kaido.
Where though?
The Luffy is still 2 cards to save it or block with Uta. Probably your best bet. Especially with like again, like if we do 11 again, Pump Gibson or Spiderweb is still only 4, so you still need that other card. So you kind of like decimate the hand, and then you can kind of play the game for free. And we block, meaning we're definitely not. Kind of means we are definitely not protecting it.
Yeah. Because it's either going into, like, if you're blocking, it means it's going into probably Luffy, right?
It's a tough choice. Do you block? And then, I mean, there's no, I feel like you're not, I don't think Gerald is afraid of losing. Not with two life.
Not this turn at least.
Yeah. You block with the Uta, take it back.
Sure.
Rest the Buena Fiesta
for
just
whatever reason. Yeah, why not? Just in
why
case.
not? And you're getting that Dawn back anyway.
Yeah.
And probably would have been more optimal to use the one under a character, but it's just semantics. And then did we just pump Gibson again?
Yeah.
Play queen, draw 2, trash 2. Or trash 1, sorry.
Yeah, and you'll have 3 Dawn available to you. I don't think 1 blocker is enough, but it could be.
It could be, unless Gerald has his own 9-drop Kaido.
Yeah. Oh yeah, their own 9-drop Kaido. Yeah, it'd be GG.
Yeah.
Easy GG on that if that's the case.
They could have. Oh, they're giving up a Bagua.
Yeah.
So it means they they assuredly have
an event in hand. Yeah.
An event in hand, right? There's no way you would give up a Bagua if that was your only one, especially with the ramp. So you almost definitely have like either like what is you're prioritizing Spiderweb to like double block with the queen, or you're prioritizing an Onigiri to just counter out something huge.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, we're thinking we got 10 minutes left in the round, so it should be enough to clean it up.
Oh, yeah. Does Gerald lose next turn with 2 life, a blocker? Like, do we absolutely is it necessary to go for game? With 2 cards in hand, yeah, kind of. Huh?
I mean, if we have 10-drop or 9-drop, I think we win on the spot from Gerald. We don't know what they're playing immediately, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't know. If it's 10-drop, we would rest all 3 characters and then have a blocker. That doesn't feel good.
No.
9-drop, yeah. If we have 9-drop, I think we just win, like you said.
10-drop, it buys us another turn, and I think that's better for Gerald than it is for Ethan. Okay, just going 9.
9. Spiderweb. Oh, but yeah, spider block. Oh, no Spiderweb.
All right, yeah, 5 with lead, and then.
So we just play around Onigiri, I think. Or 9 at lead. 9 with lead again. I think you're right. Oh.
Oh no. Oh, if we have Onigiri. Oh, if we have Oh, he's so fast. He's so happy. Look at this. Oh, we have the Onigiri.
We have the Onigiri.
We get out of it. All right. Do we have the 9?
I don't think we do.
No, we don't. We're so close. We're so close, but Gerald takes it.
Yep. Congrats to Gerald. Oh, that's so cool. That was so close. I mean, they had the lead in the beginning. It got muddied in the middle, but he was able to clutch it out from the lead he got from the beginning of the game. Nice.
Yeah, it is super close, and I think he played to his outs. I think he lost the 2 2Ks and a 1K, so what a 2K I think out, but super close, super duper close for both players.
Damn it. Damn it.